Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome back to another secret stream. And Hot Dish, thank you so much for that raid while we were in the starting up screen. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hey, how was your stream? What were you up to? Hey, boo, ahoy, Hot Dish. Hey. Welcome in. How was your stream? Thank you so much for hopping over. We have a secret stream today, which is sort of random streams we set up when we have a bit more time than our usual schedule. And today we have a very special guest. I'm sure you saw it right there when we had those lovely little cat heads disappearing. Hother says, doing some Guardian Farm construction. Oh, that's nice. I've actually never built a Guardian Farms. And that's still definitely something I want to do in our new HardCoCore series at some point. Trying to learn more about those mechanics. I've heard someone discovered like a new, very easy way to do a Guardian Farm that doesn't include like draining the entire thing. Of course for lower rates, but maybe interesting to check out as well. Me neither. It's so grindy but fun. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I do want at one point to at least dry out the entire thing. Even just for like a build, right? Not even for the farm necessarily. Because I think it's a it's a unifying experience for us Minecrafters. So it's something I want to experience at least once. Dry it out for the lols. yeah. I mean, I think it's a beautiful structure as well, and you don't really get the magnificence of it when it's underwater. Could be interesting to sort of build like something around it. I don't know. Cool, but thank you so much for hopping over. Did we get a shout out? Let's get another shout out going for the lovely Hot Dish. Let's work like this. Yes. Oh, it works. Do me a favor, go over, give her some panda love. But how is everybody doing to? What is this? Best speed run I ever had. Yes. I love discovering old signs we have all around our world here. How is everybody doing? How was your week so far? Did you have a nice going back to work day yesterday? Secret love for a secret person on a secret day. That's not that oldie one. This world looks chaotic and I love it. Yes, this is our startup world. I love it as well. It's like, this is creative, it's not survival. It's sort of a weird island generation that we started at 116. And we have a bunch of like contraptions and stuff that I'm just trying out for our survival builds. But we also have a lot of signs. We have a sign into redemption that anyone can put sign and leave their mark on this beautiful world. And we have some weird like ideas and creative things. And oh, we have a bunch of little friends. Oh, Jack is stuck. Let's help her out. You need it too wide, don't you? Maybe something like this could work. I think she'll be able to get out now. Yes, good. We have a bunch of friends. All the redemptions are off today because we're doing something special with a guest. So we want to be nice to the guest and not deal with redemptions. But we have a lot of things. And I love the fact that we're sort of creating this world together. Oh, that's a really old one. I wonder who in chat. Say something in chat if you know what this is from without giving it away. And we have we have our Pandathian, that's the faces of all our supporters of the channel, all around us, always watching us. Very cool. Gecko is doing great. I'm so happy to hear. You're on vacation, that's good. I'm going on vacation very soon, about a week and a half, something like that. Going on summer vacation. Sassy Koala is reading some Discworld books. That's amazing. I've actually never got into it and I really need to. It sounds really good. Doing good this week. I'm doing good as well. I'm doing good. It's been a bit of a rough 2 days. I don't know why. Both of Sunday and Monday I went to sleep at like 5 a.m. and woke up at like 8, 9 for work. And it's I don't operate well like that. I usually need like 8, 9 hours of sleep. Like I sleep a lot. Well, that's a panda, right? That's in character. That's on brand for me. Yeah. So weren't the best 2 days. But it's been okay. I've been trying to take it slow as well. Trying to, like, I think it's fine to not always operate at 100% efficiency, right? It's okay to take it easy a bit and work a bit slower sometimes. It's important for relaxation. Do we have our secret axolotl in here? Secret axolotl. It has double L's? No, that's a T. Okay. Yeah, that's us. That's us. Mood? Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes people feel like you need to always be at your A game, right? And that's not, I think it's something that is not, how would you say, renewable? No, it's not sustainable, right? It's not something you can keep on forever. I think it's good to sometimes be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna be at my best right now, and that's okay. That's a good way to rewind, take it easy, and give you be like 110% again when you need to be. My favorite game is a solid B+ game. That's cool. I think that's something I'm kind of lacking. Learning how to relax. I need to know to be better at relaxing, basically.
Hello, carrot_carrot.
Carrot_carrot. Oh, I guess that's that little face. That's how they read it. Hello, Manun. Thank you so much for those bits. Thank you. On brand sleeping is great. Yeah, you know, if you're sleeping, at least do it on brand. Cool. So we're gonna let's see if our Mr. Cat here is ready. You good to go? I am. So let's see. First of all, we're gonna stop the music. You can stop the music and let's try to call Mr. Cat here. Let's see if he answers us or if he's too good for us, you know. That's the 2 options. If someone doesn't answer, they're just too good. Too cool. And today we're gonna do something fairly simple but special. Again, the oldies on the stream. Oh, hello, Mr. Cat.
How are you doing?
I am doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great too. I just realized I don't have headphones. You know, I'm going to take a minute to set everything up.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
I'm hearing like a plane take off behind you.
Oh, that would be my air conditioning. One sec.
Okay.
Ooh. Apologies.
You're still in your off-site, right? Offshore's office.
I am still in my offshore office.
Offshore
It's a
operation.
good way to put it. I like that.
Yeah, you're an international operation at this point.
I am. My company is a multinational. That is
Exactly.
factually accurate. I'm a multinational that doesn't know how to get my... Okay, here we go. I see why I saw it. Okay, do I sound good now?
Oh, wow! That is such a huge difference. Honestly, that's like you just changed from a normal person to like a professional streamer. That's what just happened. That was so crazy.
Now I need to be able to hear you like you're a professional streamer.
No, I'm not a professional streamer, so that's not an option.
No, you do stream, and are you not partnered with Twitch?
No, I'm affiliate. That's like you know, for what they throw to their little guys.
Yeah, I'm surprised you'd figure you could be like, hey, I make the game that's the 3rd biggest category on Twitch. Me up, you know, like.
Wait, third biggest category?
I don't make it. No, I'm mixing up Twitch and speedrunning. I think on Twitch it's actually like it's not that big on Twitch, right? Minecraft, or is it the biggest on Twitch?
I actually don't
it's
know.
Way
I've never
bigger
checked.
or way smaller than it should be. Let me find out.
I will not check. I thought you were gonna say that like Hot Tubs is the #1 or something. I don't know.
No,
I hope
right
it's
now
not.
at least, Minecraft is #1. Just chatting is above it, but just chatting isn't really a game.
Mm.
Although it
I
says
mean,
something
just
about
chatting
Twitch, just
is
chatting.
like hot tub, right? That's sort of what that is.
I mean, it does include. I mean, like if you, without diving into Twitch too much. I mean, there's a lot of painting things on bodies. There's
Mm,
painting things on not
mm,
bodies. There's a
mm.
whole delightful cavalcade of things you can find there.
True, true.
It says something interesting that it's doing so much better than any game because like clearly Twitch is slowly transitioning from being just a video platform or a gaming platform to being like a personality platform. Anyway, I need to find
Gosh,
some
I
headphones.
hope
Sorry,
not, but yeah.
gonna find those. One sec.
Yeah, so in the meantime, I don't know if your chat can hear me as well, but I can tell chat what we're up to today. He left. He just left us alone, chat. It's just me and you now. We can keep each other warm. That's okay. We don't need a cat. So today I made a data pack a very, very long time ago. And today we're gonna play it together. We actually set up a realm. Let's maybe jump into it to see that it's still up. Also, I'm gonna take a sip of my tall glass of water. Water. It's so good. Hope you all have a nice little drink next to you. It's very important to stay hydrated. Oh, we have a poll going. That's awesome. What are you hydrating? I love it's like I'm grooming chat for something, right? Like water is #1. Amazing. Water is the best, honestly. I don't know. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you. Maybe you understand it's the best. It's water. It's not me, right? Hot dish is tipsy. Yeah, really. I mean, let's go. Let's go. Keeping it fun. So the realm is up. That's good. The sun is stuck in the sky, so it's waiting for us to start. Yeah, water winning in a landslide. I mean, I'm sorry. You can drink whatever you want, hot dish, but water is always gonna be #1 for me. Oh, Master Boyd in chat as well. Good to see you, friend. Hello, hello. Axolotl milkshakes are good. Not gonna lie, they are good. I mean, they're evil as well, but you can't argue that they're not good. So yeah, so the data pack that I worked on was called, we called it HCC, or HardCoCore. I think we had like a stupid HardCoCore or something like that. Maybe, I don't remember. It's basically hardcore, but co-op. Right, we can make a clickbait title from that. Right, hardcore, but
Co-op core. Yeah, there's like there's a way to mish those words together. Make it real good.
It could work. I thought the problem with co-op core is that the initial of it is CC, which is taken, caves and cliffs.
I when you said CC, even me, I didn't immediately put that as. It has to be like C and C to be caves and cliffs to me. Like CC by itself means like engine displacement or whatever, like
engine displacement. That's not. There's
that's
no C in there. There's not a single C in engine displacement.
Yeah, but like I actually think it's a metric measurement for how good an engine is because of how much air.
Oh, really? I've never heard it.
It's also how they measure breast enhancements because it's like the displacement of like thing you're putting in there. So it's a way of like it's a cubic measurement, and so
I see.
If you think about it,
I'm not a car person by far. I really not. I'm not a boy stuff person in general.
You're not a boy stuff person. Oh, so therefore the other thing I mentioned would be perfect. You should know that perfect. See, high quality joke. 10 out of 10. Very funny.
Anyway, internally at least, everything is titled CNC. Like, if I have like a channel that talks about a feature, like, I don't know, World Gen or something, we have a channel called CC World Gen, and that way we know that's like That's world gen that relates to CNC. That's why CC is so ingrained in my mind.
How do you internally distinguish Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and 2? Or are the channels all the same for both of them? Because that could get confusing fast.
There are some of them that split, but most of them are the same because it's pretty much the same features, right? And also we didn't know that it's going to be a split when we started. Right? That's an unfortunate circumstance.
I figured you might go for like CC2, you know, like CC.
I think we have some channels that are like part 1 because they were finalizing things for part 1, but I don't not many. Yeah.
At some point today, can I do like a 10-minute dumb questions session and just
10 minutes what?
Just dumb questions. I have so many dumb questions that I thought about since our last thing, and you know.
Okay. I wasn't aware that this is a Mojang Q&A video. That's okay. We can find a slot for that.
I tricked you. You know, you thought this was talking about life? No, it's all about Minecraft. When's it coming out? What's in it? Tell us about the Warden and about caves and cliffs.
Cool. We can find some time for it. I'm not. Oh. What? Just drowned gurgles.
Oh yeah, just don't worry. They're all dumb questions. They're not ones where you're gonna be like, "Ooh, I have to watch what I over the last every time I have a little thing and I'm like, this is dumb and no one should think this, but it won't get out of my brain. I'm like, I'll just save it. I'll bring it up next time.
Things like what happens if you catch a axolotl in a milk bucket. Things like that.
You get a milky axolotl, of course.
No. You get an axolotl milkshake. That's what you get.
Oh man, that is. I mean, I guess I thought that was brutal and like mean, but actually not inaccurate, right? Not inaccurate.
Yeah. Anyway, we can do that. I'm not promising to answer any of them, but we can do that anyway.
Don't worry. Every question is so dumb that if it doesn't get an answer, I'm still happy.
Okay.
I feel like I need to vocalize them somewhere.
Asking them is the whole point, right? It's like it's not about the destination; it's about the way. So it's not about the answer; it's about the question.
I mean, that's what a good question should be, right? A good question shouldn't be reliant on a good answer. It should be good regardless of the answer.
True.
Side note: can I quickly just because you're coming out of my I should chat. How is the audio balance and I've never done a stream set up this way, let alone portably.
That's a good question. My chat answer that as well.
Am I too quiet? Give us feedback.
In my ears you sound okay. I lowered you a bit on the stream. Oh, you're here. Hello. Where are you?
Are you getting any feedback of yourself playing into my microphone?
I don't think so. I did hear your donation sound fairly loud.
Oh yeah, that just thank you to lag is great, by the way. Sorry, it's text to speech at a certain noise.
No, it's not a big deal.
Oh, I can't even play with my controller. I forgot there's no. Oh,
yeah, no control support.
You make me
sorry.
play with a mouse and keyboard like a savage.
Like a savage, like a precision gamer.
This is how people get back problems. Having to sit at a desk all day. Do you think I need back problems? Other breast enhancements not going to give me enough? Do I have to run up?
Yeah, I was just thinking about how to make that connection joke, but I decided not to. I'm happy you're here.
If I couldn't do it in time, I was just gonna have to. I was gonna try, and it's better than leaving it.
So chat says you sound
my
good.
mouse is one of these it's the Microsoft version of the Magic Apple thing. It's not good at all for Minecraft, but I'm gonna make if I don't do well today.
Oh my god, what?
That's
just a bendy piece of plastic. What is that? That's so weird.
It's like a touchpad, but like it's
oh, it doesn't even have buttons. Okay.
Oh, it's like it is buttons, but they're both like hidden buttons. They're not tactile. So like you don't even feel them. I should
play with the controller more though, because I am like a complete boomer. I can't control anything with a controller. So.
I'd say that's the opposite of boomer. Oh wait, no wait. Yeah, no, that is.
Is it?
It's both
No.
boomer and then like.
I'm
young
old.
enough again.
We can we stop using those new people words? Let's just say old. I'm old. That's it. Like
I think if
I've
you're
been
young enough,
trying.
you also wouldn't
Hmm?
get a controller. You know, if you're young enough, you also don't get controllers, so it goes all the way
No.
back round. You know.
Oh, you're saying they're so into touch these days that they don't even get a controller? No.
Yes, go straight from touchscreens to PC keyboard.
Really?
That's a common pathway. I mean, like, think about how poorly the new consoles have sold, right? Like, they're not.
I have
mean,
no idea
Half-Life
how
is-
poorly they sold actually.
Besides the Switch, consoles are doing pretty bad right now.
Interesting.
Put it mildly. It's whereas PC gaming, everyone has a PC. Oh no, and even that is like one of those things that like makes me feel like an old person. Like, not everyone has a PC anymore. You know, like you have a tablet. And then,
No.
wow,
What? No,
you know.
I don't think that's true. That's no way. You have to have a
Find
PC.
find some young people in your life and ask them what devices they have access to. And
I mean,
ask
my
their parents if they have a
sister.
computer.
My sister is. Honestly, I have no idea how old she is. She's like 4th grade. How old is that? Anyone?
In American standards or British
Oh.
standards, it's different.
Why? It's different? Why? What? Do you start at a different age?
It's a year offset, I believe.
Interesting.
And that could be a year offset from Sweden or Israel, so it can get even more complex.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, she
Maybe
like they have a
almost 10, probably.
yeah, they have a computer. Sivani says, I think your sister is 7. What? No, there's no way she's 7. 7 is like 1st grade. Or 2nd grade. No. She has to be like... I'm sure she's going... Like, she's just graduated 3rd grade. So she's going over to 4th. Whatever. I'm saying she has a PC, but I agree that she doesn't use it for much other than, like... Sometimes she watches YouTube, but mostly she's on her phone. That's true. But she's super young. Like, I'm sure that when she's like 12 or 13, she'll have something to do on a PC, right?
You think that she's going to be MySpacing her friends on her computer rather than downloading?
Dude, MySpace is... How? Wait. How old are you, ToyCat? You're younger than me, right?
I mean, I'm deliberately picking an old one, don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, you've never been on MySpace, because I know that for me, MySpace was before me.
I had a MySpace. Thank you very much.
Seriously?
I had top 8 friends. I had music that played when you went on.
I did not have a MySpace. I started at Facebook. That was my first like social network.
Facebook was my second. I was resisting because I was like, I already have MySpace. Why am I ever going to need this?
I did not have MySpace. Even I was kind of old for like I was kind of late for Facebook as well. I didn't want really Facebook. Not because I was like. Yeah, no, I was never like, internet is taking over our life or anything like that. No, I actually think social media is a good thing for our society. But I've never, like, I don't know, I haven't been socializing that often that way, right? Like, I had my close friends and I had, like, how did I socialize with, like, online friends then? Chat rooms? I wasn't really in many chat rooms. Messenger?
You aren't a chat room person either.
I had IRC, but I haven't used it a lot. No, I don't know. I think just Messenger. Maybe Messenger. Do you remember Messenger?
Chat rooms a bunch for like business things. Like I'd find people who like were in. I basically networked via when I was like 13. It's very weird to look back on now. Like a like grown up business person I was being effectively while I was just goofing around. But I know we should start, but like I want to dive into your thing that you think social media is a net good for the world. I think messaging is a net good, and social media is a whole.
Let's dive into it, but first let's explain what we're doing today. Just we need the excuse. Okay. It's hard without the excuse, right? It's important, I think. Otherwise, we're just jumping on up and down this little hill. I love that we both sort of took the opposite heels, right? The next stage is building like a wall in the middle and arguing about where the line should cross. I think that's obvious next step.
That should be the game instead, the social game. If we get to the better island,
we just do politics about it. One of us goes collect wood, the other one comes back, the wall just moved 1 block, and it's like, what is this? Oh, it's always been that way. I don't know. Cool. So what we thought again, we actually talked about it. The fact that we usually don't really do what we said we're gonna do, and we just talk, and that's okay. That's totally fine. No one can say it's not okay.
Or are you just telling yourself that
it's
okay?
our streams and it's our time, and we can do what we want with it. So we probably will just talk, but just so we have something to be in the background. And also because I really like this project and I didn't give it love for like almost a year, so I'm searching for an excuse to bring it up. That is my how do you say? How did you say co-op core? Co-op core is pretty cool. I don't know.
Co-op core.
Co-op core.
CCCCC.
CCC. It's just two C's, but it can be like COCO. Coco. Oh, Coco. That's great.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like Coco.
It can work. And that's basically what it means, is that if, for example, I kill ToyCat, don't worry, it's going to be fine. It's not going to hurt. Oh, I killed myself instead. Damn it. I'm down. I did a command not right. That's okay. When someone dies, there is a tombstone that spawns. The other person is in spectators, like you see, I'm in spectator. I can go through the ground. The other person needs to revive them. Like so. This is when you demonstrate.
Like so. like so. You know? Nah. You know, I think I win. I think you died, and therefore I've won this, right?
This is
Is
cooperative.
my island now.
ToyCat, it's cooperative. Cooperative is not, you don't win by yourself. Okay. You can shift on the tombstone, and if you stay there for a while, damn, we are revived.
Can I mention? I'm sure you know, but just in case, like I don't think you said native's not your like tombstone is spelled wrong. Are you familiar with that? It's the first time you're hearing
Did I spell it wrong?
You did. I didn't
no,
want
I
to
wasn't
mention
aware.
It, so I was like, oh, it's funny, right? Like, you know.
I'm actually no.
If I'm not mistaken, this is tombstone. Yeah, that's
Wait, that's what I thought. Oh, did I not write it correctly then?
Oh, it's spelled thumb.
Aha. Okay. No, so that is just a typo.
See why it should be called tomb, like you know, like TU.
Ooh,
tomb.
Yeah, it's a
tombstone.
I don't know.
We say it that way. We say it, you know, tombstone.
Okay, at least yes, exactly. But at least it's like a typo and not I don't know how to spell it correct. Because again, when I wrote it in chat, I wrote correctly. Okay.
If you ever want to release this, having a little flavor would be good. Like, oh, it's called a thumbstone.
Thumbstone.
You know, you
can just be thumbstone, and actually make like design it so it looks like a thumb. That would be good.
And then you have to put your thumbs down from the. Oh, it doesn't work without controllers. Damn it! But you could put your thumb down from the space.
The joystick.
You're putting your thumbs down because that's what gamers do. Is my point.
Sure.
There we go.
Thumbnail. Cool. So everything else is completely survival, right? There's nothing else. And we thought maybe we do some sort of challenge. Maybe chat helps us decide which challenge.
Gonna kill the wither.
That's
not even
possible.
A question, chat. Don't need your suggestions. Ooh.
We can do that. It's going to be a bit grindy to get the skulls, but we can do that.
Yeah, that's always the thing with the wither. It's such a fun challenge because it's so impossible. Then you're like, oh, actually, it's just grindy. I think say the problem until 1.16 was the same with the Ender Dragon too. Like, I'm glad Dragon's not as grindy now.
I think if you're in established world, then it's not that grindy, right? If you have looting 3, it's fine. It's just it's not balanced to being something you do at your first day, basically.
But I think there's ways to add difficulties that aren't like time based, you know. And I felt like the win would be better if it was.
I feel like your only currency is really time in games, right? Or do you mean just a skill challenge?
Oh yeah, I meant there should be some skillful way that you could get with a skeleton skull slightly easier. Kind of like if you know what you're doing, you can get ender pearls in like 3 different ways. and you know on the spot
Okay.
you can decide which of those 3 ways is the fastest based
You
on your
don't
world.
mean it needs to be only for people skillful. You mean maybe there's another way, and that way is only if you're skillful. And
Oh
faster.
yeah. 'Cause I think time skill should be like a trade-off graph. Like you
Yeah.
should be able to do anything with enough time, or you should be able to do it faster if you have the skill. Build
Cool.
statues of yourself. You know that's
My
there's
chat said exactly the same. Chat, it needs to be a cooperative thing, right?
yeah. We build statues of each other.
How is that?
That's cool.
Just both of us try to build. Okay, so our challenge is to collect the blocks and get a statue of each. That doesn't seem very. We're not gonna die doing that, though.
Yeah, no, it has to be. Okay, how about the challenge? How about something Elder Guardian?
So
There we go.
1.17.1 is out today, and something new in that I'm quite excited about is goats being affected by effects. So, for example, if a goat has speed boost and it rams you, you're gonna be rammed way further. For example.
So we're gonna see who can get rammed the furthest. Making speed potions and
Again,
giving them to goats.
Toyka, I feel like you're not in the right headspace. This is cooperative.
Yeah, well, cooperatively, we're gonna see who can.
We're gonna try to get rammed by a goat with speed 2. I think could be a cool challenge.
And then whoever does it the best wins. Yeah, I agree. That's...
I mean, that's just one idea. Maybe chat can come up with like 2 more ideas, and then we can do a poll. How about that? I'm chopping trees for signs.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna need a lot of them. I mean, we're gonna need to go to the Nether. Or, you know, how about we play Minecraft? The challenge is not dying, and that way it's as free. Like I think a good end goal is like, yeah, let's get speed potions. Let's give it to a goat. Let's show off 1.17.1. Then I can justify that being in my title. Boom. But otherwise,
Minecraft, but it's 1.17.1.
It's very different to 1.17.0. There's a 1 at the end. And yeah, it's big.
I mean, 1 is infinitely more than 0.
Isn't wait. Infinitely more percentage.
Like percentage, yes, or times, right? Like you need to multiply 0 by
it is just 1.
infinity. It's that's also true to say that it's 1 more. That's true. It's fair. 1 is 1 more than 0. That's true.
1 is 1 more. You know, you're meant to be the one who works with computers, not me. That should have been
common misconceptions. Computers and math doesn't necessarily like. I mean, you need some math, but I'm not that great with math. That's fair.
I think math is like a basis for a lot of coding, right? But it's not like I think it's much more logic based than math.
It's really not. It's really not. I think like math in its very broad definition includes logic, and then yes, fine. But
does math include logic?
Yeah. In a very broad, like logic is a field of math. Not philosophical logic. I mean like, well, mathematical logic. Like what is a good example? Like the not and the and and ors, right? How is that? It is the field of logic. I had a class when I was learning programming that was around logic gates and stuff. What am I looking for? Is it different in English? I don't think so. Beep boop logic, my chat says.
I know the transistors and the fact that when you put them in certain configurations, they like. I see what you're saying when you're saying logic now.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's like a. Isn't that just something that's coincidental? I guess it's just as validly logic as anything else. And I feel like when two words share when two meanings share the same word, like things can get complex when you're trying to talk about them because like what word are you talking about? I think programming uses a lot of logic outside of the programming meaning of the word logic, right?
That's true, yeah. I
You
agree.
need to be able to think like, I need to make a video game draw on screen, but I only have 6 lines of code I can use. How do I efficiently do that, or whatever? That's how coding works. I'm a
No,
professional.
that's
you
a
see.
really not common use case of coding now. That what you described is called code golfing, and it's a very specific challenge. And usually, you really don't need that. Like it's trying to
Yeah,
get some logic in the minimal amount of lines.
I think that like I'm very misinformed on this because obviously like most of file sizes in games probably comes from assets and stuff. But I feel like
Yes.
given the fact that you can download a game that's 100 gigabytes and you have a hard drive that's only 500, it'd be nice if games tried a little bit to minimize on everything.
I actually
Maybe I'm
disagree.
just-
I
you want
think
bigger
games should
games.
not consider that at all. Like I think we have so much. Well, in PCs, right? Our world is very changing, and like in mobile, you really need to think about it. But also that in like I think in like 5 years, you're gonna have such big storage on mobiles. You already have like mobiles with teras on it. Like I
You
would
get
rather
you-
concern
that's right,
myself
you
with
can't
other
get a
things.
terabyte phone, can you? Like
I
internal
think you
storage?
already have like super high-end devices with like a single terabyte on them. I think I heard
Oh,
that.
that is pretty cool then.
But even if you don't, I know for a fact you have 500, right? That's half a tera. That's already pretty crazy. Like I think we're very close to being like we don't care about memory even in mobile. I would rather worry about other things.
Just so I can seem smart in a conversation where I'm definitely not.
Mm.
Technically, you mean storage and not memory. See, look at me, outsmarting the programmer. Yeah. ClickAt 1,
Sure.
Ulraf 0. Yeah. Look at
Which is
that.
infinitely more
Right.
than so like we established. So that's a lot.
You know, I do agree that like storage is going up at a fast rate, but I also think our use of storage is going up probably just as fast. And like, if we want to take advantage of having so much storage, it's better to have things stay similarly
ToyCat,
sized, so
what
you
is
have
this?
more of it.
What is this, ToyCat?
But is
Can
what
you
is what?
explain this?
This is how I chop down trees. You like
I
it?
think this is how it turns from a co-op to a PvP. This is what this is. What the hell is this? How dare you?
You see, I really enjoy my. You know, this is. Can I have some cobblestone, or do you not have a ton lying around? I refuse to make
can-
wooden pickaxes if there's no alternative. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. A man.
After
You have a
after
crafting
you
table
left
lying
the
around,
floating
or
tree
like-
as well. What? You want a crafting table?
I want to Scrooge on your crafting table. Yeah.
Sure. Where are you? You're just
Over
gone.
here.
There you are.
Wait, you
Force
carry it
are
around
hard.
with you? You know,
Well, of
you can
course
just
I
make
do.
another one whenever you need it. You know. Like,
No, you
That's how you
can't.
gotta
No, that's what evil people do.
live.
What I do is
Around
that I
Minecraft
walk
style.
over. I walk around in servers and I pick up all the crafting table people left.
Hey, they might need those another time and be like, where are they? You are.
They
a
should have
monster.
thought about it before they left them.
You know, you're pretty tyrannical. It sounds like. You,
On
the
Minecraft
tyranny
servers,
of
I
one.
definitely am. I definitely am. One of my first like meaningful Minecraft experiences, I have a shirt of that moment, of that screenshot, is when someone left a floating tree on the server and I surround it with yellow and black wool as like a caution tape and put on my police outfit, which was just blue leather armor, and started an investigation to try to figure out who is the monster on the server who did that. One of my first meaningful memories from Minecraft.
See, I feel like Minecraft can maybe tell you a lot about personalities in that way, because the way I, like, you know, if a creeper blows up, I'm just like, I'll deal with that later if I want to, but probably not, you know? Like, on a server, that's the server's problem, you know? Like, you don't have to
I was
deal
gonna
with
say, you usually play single player though, right? Or no?
that. Yeah, you know, you're right. I do. I feel like if it was on a server, if it was like a small server, I'd fix it. If it's a big one, it's like, This is the collective problem, not my problem. There's a specific size where I care about fixing off myself, and other than that, it's like,
I see.
Like the I was trying to think about in case it came up, like, what's a small villainous thing I do? I own maybe 100 pairs of socks. Because I read
100 pairs.
Like, yeah, like I own an absurd number of pairs of socks because I love the fresh sock feeling, and like, who enjoys washing socks? What you do?
What?
Logically.
Wait, are you serious? Are you like, do you wear them like once and then throw them out?
I don't throw them out.
Yes, other than the throw out part, you're saying.
Okay, here's the thing, right? So if I'm traveling, I do throw them out because that way I have fewer things to bring back with me, and so I'm lowering my carbon footprint.
Interesting.
Like decreasing the load on the plane. So
I
really,
don't
saving the
think
planet by
buying
throwing out
something,
my
using
socks.
it once, and then throwing it out is reducing carbon footprint, guy. I'm sorry to tell you.
I mean, like, think about it, right? Like, the biggest part of a carbon footprint is like shipping it around the world, right? Maybe that sounds true, probably. And so,
I mean, it was shipped around the world to be bought by you first, right?
Yeah, and then I'm refusing to ship it back around the world to take it home. I'm doing my bit to save the planet. I really care. So,
yeah, like, obviously you're doing it for the planet, from the planet, right?
Yeah,
not because
it's definitely not because I love the new sock feeling. It's all about the planet. I would throw away all the socks I have and buy new ones if that's what someone on the internet told me to do. And you are.
That's crazy.
I
don't know. I mean, to be fair though, I feel like I'm extreme to the other direction. Like, I have, for my entire life, well, not my entire life, for my entire adult life, I've always had, like, the shoes that I'm wearing, right? Like, I had maybe one normal shoes, and when I started to be a professional and stuff, I had, like, one dress shoe, and that's it. I've never had anything other than that. And I think, like, I'm like that in many things. Like, about 85% of my shirts right now is Minecraft shirts that I got in a loot box from Minecraft that I didn't buy myself. And every time someone would say, why don't you have other shirts? I've said, like, what do you mean? I have shirts. There you go. Right? Like, I don't have more than I need in most things.
Actually,
most clothes things, maybe.
I think I for a long time I was in that same category of like, why would I buy new things and like, it's interesting because like, yeah, the loot box one struck so close to home. Like, yeah, I've totally done the same thing. Like, just it's a loot, but like it's cool, it's free, or like get one at a convention and take it and then but it's like, in a way you're doing just as bad a thing whether you're paying for it or not. And so I figured, I'll just have the things that I want to have around me, and then, as long as you try to have fewer of them, that's the same good impact you're having. And
wait, are you saying? Oh, wait, I was not making a case that I'm like super environmental or anything like that. That's
you're
not at all.
saying you're just lazy. You're just
yeah. I was just saying I'm extreme to the other side of I don't want things. It's really not a, I don't know, global consideration thing.
Are you a minimalist, would you say?
Again, in some things, right? I think your first guess was the most correct one. I'm lazy. I don't like buying clothes. And I'm not gonna, like, when I moved to Sweden, I had two pairs of shoes. And the sports one, the one I wear every day, it was like the sole of it was torn. And I went to work for like a year, right? Well, for like 4 months and then worked from home. But I was about a year here in Sweden with shoes that are like literally torn. Like, you walk and the sole, like, I couldn't walk outside if the floor was too hot. Like, really torn. And yeah, it took me a very long time to actually go and buy new shoes.
At some point, you just don't even own shoes at all. If they don't protect you from the outside, they failed at their one duty.
Yes.
You I would argue you
why
didn't
have
own
shoes?
shoes, but Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, my partner hates shoes as well, and she always says that if she could, she would go barefoot always. Like
as a funny
always.
another opposite thing, my partner has 40 something pairs of shoes.
Mm-hmm. Let's start walking in
She
this direction so we can find some food.
Oh yeah, I was going that way and then I came back the other. But to move across to another country, she had to like slim it down to I think like 15, 20 pairs of shoes. That was like a hard decision, you know. I can't understand that perspective quite.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, like shoes is like I actually could understand owning 100 shirts or you know dresses or skirt. You know, like I feel like every if it covers like 30% of your body, you know that's like a visual thing you're doing. But have you ever noticed someone's shoes as being really good or really bad? Because I never do. Unless it's like really, 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 really flashy. And even then, I just know
no,
it's like, this is
I
too
agree. I
much.
agree. I don't really look at them. I had a time in my life where I looked at them extra more. Like when I was young, I had a phase of like I really wanna read people. You know, like those crazy mind reading, like
Like
personality
Sherlock
reading
Holmes.
shows and stuff, like Sherlock Holmes sort of tale. And I saw a tip somewhere that because most people don't look at shoes, shoes can tell you a lot about a person actually, or something like that sometimes. And I start being obsessively looking at everyone's shoes for like a while. But yeah, no, normally I agree. There's not much. I don't really care about them.
I feel like people who are like really into shoes put so much thought into it, and it's sad because I feel like half the population just entirely uh, doesn't see anything from it.
Yeah, I mean,
By the way, I
if you
totally had a
did
phase too
look,
of trying to like overanalyze people based on like small little cues. That's a
yes,
fun similarity. I mean,
I love
like,
doing that.
but it's a fun way to feel like you're understanding the world. You get to being like, ooh, I for the longest time when I was like, I don't know, a very smarmy 18-year-old, you know, like, especially in like certain political fields, you can just by knowing someone's like age, gender, income, and
Oh,
ethnicity,
that's
you
why
can
we're
be
not
like
seeing
90%
Monster.
sure.
Sorry, I just noticed we're not seeing monsters for a very long time, and
I'm right.
yeah, daylight cycle was off. Okay, now it'll be fine. Sorry, I cut you off.
I was just saying, if you know like literally three or we go to the Nether, perfect. If you know
Oh, nice.
3 or 4 things about someone, like you can be 90% sure of like things like their voting intentions and it's like man, it almost like breaks away your concept of free will when like things that seem so basic are determinate. Oh, I left my furnace. Did you bring it?
Of course I did.
Hey.
Your crafting table as well.
I mean, you say my crafting table as if this isn't the situation, you know?
I
Like,
mean, we've been in this situation before. We're just you're just recycling content at this point. Come on. We don't have iron though. We need to find iron.
we can find. You know, there's. Can I use my? Oh wait, right. I was gonna use the furnace to make iron, but then I realized just now. Oh yeah, don't
What?
have the. Well, you know, there's a. We'll find a cave. Or
Are
we'll
you
find a
have you
village.
played this game before, ToyCat?
You mean mini craft?
Minecraft. Yes.
I know you welcome
Minecraft.
it, but I think it's an indie game, so I haven't really dug time into it yet.
I mean, it looks pretty
what
bad. I
happened
get
to
it.
Yeah, it looks graphics aren't great. I mean, you know, maybe you guys should put some more time into that. Maybe one day you'll make it as a big game. You know, like
Big boy
maybe one
game.
day.
Yes, maybe
Yeah.
we grow up one day. I just,
You know,
I just talked to some like old school people at Mojang the other day, and they were just talking about at like 2012, right? Like super early in the process, they were having conversation about how big Minecraft is getting, and sort of asking themselves like, can this really get bigger? Like we've reached the peak, right, of how big it's gonna be. And I was yeah, so maybe one day we'll get bigger, Cat, if it's even possible.
Every year I think this must be a plateau for Minecraft, and every year I've been wrong. Like thankfully so, because obviously I have a lot.
Yeah,
of
it's your
gain from
livelihood
being-
as well.
Yeah, exactly right.
Do you
I mean, we've
think
got a second
you'll
patch
change
lava
at some
now.
point? Wait,
See
you
that?
didn't answer. Wow, how old are you? Or is that a secret on your channel?
Oh, it's
Oh wait! I
closely
heard
guarded secret.
it's your birthday.
It is my birthday, and
Happy
you know
birth
it
in a
was
few days. I heard you decided
in
it's a few days
yesterday and
ago.
1 week, but you know it's the birthday week.
Yeah, I heard.
I'm
I had bugs in your rooms. I can listen to everything you say, and I heard your conversation about you choosing your own birthday. I also heard about you talking about maybe having 2 birthdays, and I want to warn you from being that like power crazed. I think it's dangerous. As your friend, I don't think you should do that. There will be consequences.
What will the consequences for 2 birthdays be?
I
Two
mean,
sets of gifts, two
you
sets of
don't
love.
want to figure it out. Look at you're
Do I
messing
age
with
faster?
powers.
Is that-
To be fair, I have a birthday every Sunday, so I don't know if I should be talking.
Happy
Village.
birthday for next Sunday.
Thank you.
Village, perfect. I say that already, and I repeated it after the fact. Is that what happened?
Yes. Should we get a sugarcane? Will we do enchanting? Probably not, right?
It's always worth having sugarcane anyway. I enjoyed that Minecraft.
Sure.
I'll take the sugarcane.
Sure.
You take on the scary iron golem on hardcore difficulty.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not used to Java combat, and I also scrolling because I don't have a scroll wheel. It's really hard for me to pick things to attack with. So
I don't use
how
the scroll wheel that often anyway, though. I use the number keys.
Ooh, that's. I mean,
Pro Minecrafter.
I could see them being. Okay, I'm gonna look at me. Oh yeah, look at that.
Look
I
at you
nailed
stealing the drops. Yes, great.
that.
There you go.
I did a pretty good job playing that golem. I'm pretty proud of myself.
I got the flower. I don't care. Flower is mine.
Okay, let's craft a bucket. Oh, that is. It's a good memorial for the golem. If only he had a tombstone, then.
Oh my god. I could kill you, but then it'll just highlight my mistake. So maybe I shouldn't.
I like endearing mistakes. If it was tombstone with like an X or something, that's like, oh, that's boring. But like, because the U is like 2 characters over from the O. It's not quite a typo of a mistake. It's like in the moment you thought, how do you spell tombstone, and you did it. There's like an enjoyment for that for me. I like it.
Yeah.
I hope it's not insulting.
No,
Some bread
it's all good. English spelling is hard anyway, and
Pull the second
I mean
language
that's just a
card.
typo, but still, I hate English
Get
spelling.
everyone. I'm sure I asked at some point and then forgot. But
Mm.
how long have you learned? How long have you known? At what point did you start learning English? Like
Thank you.
How well into the language are you?
In back home we learn from like 2nd or 3rd grade, so very long. But like I think most of my English, my really real English, got from just watching like shows on TV and music, stuff like that. I think I remember I have a very distinct memory of actually, most of my vocabulary actually comes from like books and role-playing games, because they have like kind of like a high level of words, right? Like less known words. Do you have any more iron, by the way?
Any what?
More iron, or did you get just 3?
No, just 3.
We should get
Worried about how
shields
we're
at
gonna light the
least, I
portal?
think, before we go to the nether.
We'll get shields in the nether. It'll be fine.
There is no iron in the... You mean we'll
There is
barter
iron in
for
the
it?
Oh, okay. I get you. How do you get iron in the nether, Ulraf? You gotta tell me before we go.
I said barter. You're
This is
gonna
your
barter
license
for it.
to go to the nether. There's a second way that you're forgetting about.
Another way for other than bartering.
I'd say it's easier than bartering, honestly, as well. Ooh, this is gonna be hard.
What? I think they don't have iron armor, like piglins. So even killing them won't give. They just give you gold armor.
Nope, it's not that.
I don't
You wait for your
know.
misery.
Oh, you mean
It'll be
like,
part of
wait,
the-
you mean like Bastion chests?
Yeah, the fortress chests.
Fortress chests.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
Bastion chests are.
I think they have
I
nuggets.
think also ruin portal chests as well. I think all three
Okay,
can contain
okay.
iron.
You're gonna... I don't think you can do that here. Or can you? Maybe
not?
there you can. It's going to be tough. I want to see your MOG portal skills. Let's see it.
I am very. Oh yeah, I need like a 4 wide strip. Okay, wait.
I think you can do it here, but it's kind of hard.
If I just over here it's fine. Okay, you place
Block.
just any block.
Yeah. So yeah, of course. Great. Best block to place. Okay.
There we go. And now we just wait for the crafting table to burn away, and we
course.
move on.
That's the
this is-
best
this-
way to go about it. It's not like we have dozens of people watching.
Okay, do you wanna do this? So it's been
I
I'm
wanna
like,
see you try to do it. That's what I want.
okay. It's a very messy situation to do it in.
Yes, that's
Okay,
true.
oh yeah, this is okay. You know, honestly,
Yeah.
when in doubt, just okay, this is gonna be great.
What? We'll never hear the end of that sentence. Okay.
Okay,
I don't think you're
We
going
just-
in a good direction. I don't know what
We
you're doing,
just,
but if you
like-
do this, we lose the lava. For sure.
you know, maybe that's what I want.
Oh,
you
maybe.
ever consider
Maybe
that?
you just
You ever
want an
consider that?
obsidian floor. Sure.
Key part of the strategy is to make it go on the lava.
Okay.
'Cause There's
Okay.
enough lava over here.
Yeah. What's
We
the
do
next
not care
stage?
about that.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
yeah, see, that was correct.
The next one will will not work, but sure. Let's see what happens.
I mean, okay, you're right, but not yet. You're not, because we have to do these blocks first. Nice and easy hit. Yeah, yeah. My right click is so weird, and it's not working well with me. But the portal is so far going according to plan.
True.
This is a perfect MLG portal. We need to get to the Nether soon because nighttime.
Yeah, I can make some
Yeah.
beds. I can make 2 beds actually.
You put them next to each other.
No. I mean, I was going to, but after you're saying it like that, I rather not.
This is this what's getting between us? Is this what you're
Yes,
trying to
that's exactly.
metaphor?
That's the metaphor.
I'm gonna get to bed, don't worry. I'm just gonna finish up the old portal. Don't worry, not long to go now.
I mean, I
long to
see
go at
you. I'm in bed, but I
yeah,
see
I'm
you.
finishing up the portal. I'm just
Just wasting all the wood. Great.
that's good stuff I did right.
Oh, yeah, I'm outside. Great.
I think Minecraft bed spawning is really clever. You get to spawn like on the diagonals of it. I think though your bed would be not constructed. What's the word? Obstructed.
I
Like crafting.
don't know if you
Very
spawn. Yeah, I don't know if you'll spawn back in it, but
You
yes.
need to like reset your. Oh yeah, there's no spawns anyway because it's hardcore. You're right.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't.
Actually, like it was changed like just recently. Like I talked with Xylefian when he worked on it, and I think he did a really good job updating like where you get dropped off from the bed and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is a cool little feature. I always assumed it was like one of those. I guess it was, is what you're saying. One of those like just older time pieces of code that's like, it works.
Yeah, it was, and it does. It didn't work. Like it was working for most cases, but you know, players are not always. Yeah, they like to push things to their limit.
What you're saying is Minecraft players ruin Minecraft. Oops.
It was a good try. It was a valid try.
I mean, we're only missing 2 blocks now. We can just mine those with our pickaxes. and throw them
With
in
our
the...
diamond pickaxes?
I mean, we could get diamonds. I mean, they fixed that now. So I mean, I know we're playing Java, but you know, to celebrate, we could mine. So we could go to a shipwreck, get some diamonds that way. That is the MLG strat. No. This is like let me show you how to fix your mistakes.
My mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is all
you
your
mean
fault.
the royal
You hadn't
your.
been so distant last night when I needed that emotional support, and you know, if you'd have just not stayed in a bed so far from mine, you know, then maybe it wouldn't have gone this way. Maybe if we'd been more of a team.
I love the taking responsibility side of this your mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's somehow my
important, so I'm making sure that you do.
That's my fault. Okay.
I figured there'd be lava underneath this, but somehow there's not.
No,
right?
it's a one level. It's always like that. Let me give me the bucket. Give me the bucket, and then we'll make this right. Thank you. Let's go to one of the 3 other lava lakes that we saw on the way here.
No, don't abandon this one yet. It's got hope.
There is no lava there, ToyCat. There is no lava
there is. I found one. Okay, we're just 2 more now.
2 more?
But,
is that enough?
Yeah, just...
No, we need 3 more. Cause you made.
No, wait,
why did you make the corner? What's happening here?
Okay, wait, there's 2 lava down here. There's
we
probably
need
a
3.
third too. Wait.
Okay, fine.
There is 3. Okay. We got it.
Okay.
You have to be very careful because it's very. We could put like slabs or like trapdoors there to.
I put the
you
water
gotta be very
away.
careful. You gotta. Wait. I've got an idea. If we keep the lava safe.
One of them. Wait, just don't keep the house. Just don't burn yourself. I'll be. What?
Oh!
Literally jumped.
I mean, I didn't burn myself there. That was.
Yeah, that was my fault. I see. Just don't burn yourself jumping into lava. Okay, I got one. Yeah, your crafting tables are in the way.
I mean, in the way is a strong term. The amount of help they're doing there, but well, if only you could put that crafting table back here and prevent it from. Oh yeah, this is your way involves a lot more cobblestone being created. I'm not sure I like that.
Is that like you're worried about the planet again, right? That's what's happening here.
That's all like 60% of caring about the planet is. I think we should care about it a lot. But I feel like so many people are just like, aha, I have a tool with which I can beat people over the head with. And so I like to use it exclusively as that tool. Like, ooh, you know, I might own 100 pairs of socks, but your crafting table hate here is really what's killing us all. If you think about it. Really get down.
I can't reach that last lava. What can I do? I can be there. I want to be there.
We haven't considered how we're gonna light the portal. The lava technique doesn't work as well on Java. I've heard.
Oh, we don't have another iron. We just got 3. Really? That's so unlucky.
I mean, it's a 1 in 3 chance, right?
Is it? I don't remember the.
I mean, it's 3 to 5. I assume it's even distribution. I don't know if it's. I believe it would make sense. It is one of 3 possibilities that happen. Maybe it's a better way to put it. Okay, I'm ready for this. Look at this.
Okay.
It's gonna be good.
Don't burn yourself.
Oh man.
Okay. Cool.
The slow but painful death.
Do you have food, by the way? I have some food.
I do have a lot of bread. I think I gave you some, right?
Oh, right. We have bread. I was gonna cook some meat.
Myself a little apple sandwich right here. Good.
Yeah, I think we can. I'm not really good with the lava thing. I don't remember how you do it really. I think you just.
I'm not mistaken.
This, right? Oh, we don't have another lava anyway.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so. Okay, there's an ocean over there. I think shipwrecks are twice as common on Java. Let's just find a single piece of steel and some flint. Or maybe we find a ruined portal under the sea. Or I think if we just give it a peek, we'll be pleasantly surprised by what we find. Maybe. Do you want to go there? You want to split up and search for clues, or do you want to go on a synchronized swim?
I mean, we're not gonna waste the amazing feature we have. No, that's not that one. That's not an amazing feature. This one. Let's go. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
I love the way our capes fly in the wind.
Yeah, my cape is
By flying
decapitating
in the wind,
you.
I mean they go perfectly flat at a 75-degree angle from our body.
I mean, it's the cape is made of a very hard material, so that's makes sense. I don't see any shipwrecks. You want to say hello to the polar bears?
See, as someone who cares about the environment, I like to leave polar bears alone.
I'm like you. I care about the environment, so. Yeah.
Well, actually, you see, things you enjoy are really bad.
I watched your
really
birthday stream, and I haven't watched the stream in a while. Maybe it's been like, I don't know, a month or something. So maybe something changed, or maybe I'm just not used to it. But it seems like you did way more impressions on that stream for some reason. You did like 4 or 5 different impressions. I was like, is this a new thing? What's happening here?
My accent trying is going higher and higher every day. I find Americans love my American accent the most, it seems. So while I've been here, whenever someone points out that I'm British, I put on my most American South. Actually, I'm from Georgia. That's the mistake people make very often, and I can't believe that's the one time I didn't put on
that's
an accent. But
an American accent. That's a very specific American accent, I think.
Yeah, in the South, you see, we have a specific accent that goes along with our very delightful way of life. That's
pretty good,
South of America.
I think. What do we have here? We have exactly 1 ingot. Oh, we have a flint and steel as well.
You in the... Oh, you are.
I'm drowning. That's okay. I'm good.
There is a gold block as well.
We need an iron pick for that.
Hey, let's not... Why can't you mine gold blocks with a gold pickaxe?
Because gold is very soft. I don't know. And at the same time, very hard. I don't know. I don't know.
You know, I've decided now it's stupid question hour.
Okay,
why can't we have
I mean, we started
nuggets?
with a stupid question, so yeah.
Why are there no copper nuggets? Give them to me. They're not gonna be useful for anything, but I want them anyway. Where are they?
Where did we come from? This direction.
If I can have
Why are there
gold
no copper
nuggets, and I
nuggets?
can have iron nuggets, why can't I have copper nuggets?
I mean, why don't you have diamond nuggets?
Why don't we have chicken nuggets?
We have chicken nuggets?
We don't.
We do. We have little yellow nuggets. That's chicken nuggets. Are we going in the right direction?
Oh no. Okay, wait. Back towards the run distance is so low for me. I can't.
Yeah, me too. I think we're in the right
realm's
direction
render distance.
now. Yeah, the realm render distance is kind of low.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it was lower on Java.
Lower than what?
I mean, we get like 10 chunks on Bedrock Realms, and I thought that was like really low.
I think it's the same. I think 10 is
10 chunks to me.
10 or 12 is the number I remember as well, but I don't know.
We're gonna have to do some maths to test that one. I guess that could be 10 chunks. I just need some Bedrock superiority points that aren't Big Salmon. Okay, that's all I need in my life.
I mean, unlike you, I am confident in both versions, so I don't need superiority points.
If you're so competent in both versions, why don't we have Mossy Deep Slate? Why can't I put my vines?
Oh, that's the next
in
stupid
my
question.
Deep Slate? Yep.
Why don't we have Mossy Deep Slate? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look good. Did you try?
Why Why is it called smooth stone?
you're not. You don't
Polished.
even care about the answers. Just go to the next stupid
No,
question.
yeah. Like I said, the question's the fun bit here. I mean, like,
Okay.
and you know, right? I mean, your question back made me. Oh, let's both sleep in the same bed at the same time. If we're fast enough, I'm just, okay. Oh, thank you. This means a lot. We're gonna have a good day in the Nether today. I can sense it already.
I felt like I need to bring the cooperative side of it back before we go to the Nether.
The really smart decision you made was giving me access to my own bed while we go to the Nether. This is only
great.
gonna go well.
So I have one obsidian. We have an iron nugget. Oh, I'm gonna make a shield.
Oh wait, no.
What? That's a
You
lot of
needed
no's.
Flint and steel, right?
No, we have a flint and steel.
Oh, that was an addition. I thought you had the one ingot, and you're like,
We got
I
a
don't
flint
remember
and
why we
steel
did that.
and an ingot, yeah. So this is for you. Cool. Do you want the shield or the armor? We have gold armor and we have a shield.
how to use? I don't use a shield when I do know how to use it. So given that, yeah.
Sounds good.
I guess it's right click here on Java, right?
Yeah, it's right click.
Huh. You use it while you're attacking. What's the
No.
limit? If you shift, does it use itself automatically as well, or is?
No.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, interesting. This is an entirely different mechanic, huh?
It's fairly different.
I like that you can offhand it too. That's like.
That
I guess
you
you can
what?
offhand it technically on. I like that
Yeah,
you're
you-
offhanding it and it's like a skill, like you're actually using it, you know. It's cool. Okay, so
You
you're
can-
gonna go
you
in
can
first,
offhand
it's
it.
safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow
You can offhand it in Bedrock as well.
Yeah, I realized after I said it, like, oh yeah, it's one of the 4 things you can. Oh, this is a good spawn.
Is it? I mean, it's fairly safe
we can make
compared
it
to the
better.
red one. It is one of my
Just like
favorite
you
biomes.
cannot-
Like, I think it looks really cool.
At any point, I could end both of our lives, and I haven't done so yet.
Please don't hold the pen in your hand. You're gonna misclick it. It's gonna be amazing. Let's
Yeah,
take
I've
a
got this
screenshot
mouse
of the
I don't really
chords.
understand that clicks in all the wrong places. I'm just gonna hold a bed. I'm gonna see how well it goes. I don't see the issue.
I'm gonna
Bring
take
out my
one of those, so we're safe.
some red stuff too.
So what are we looking for? We're looking for a fortress for blaze powder, right?
Ah, yes, that is correct.
Right, we have a goal. We had the goal
Dude,
at some
see,
point.
that is, man. It's so dark in the net. I'm gonna have to.
Oh no, you probably have the default brightness, right?
No, it's on Mac. Huh.
What?
I guess my screen isn't. I have a bright, like I've got a very bright room that I'm in right now, so it could just be that.
Okay. No, but if you do options, video settings, your brightness is on bright.
Yeah, I went options, video setting, brightness, bright.
Okay.
It is strange that it's still so dark, but I can see like so little.
Okay.
You can have to be my sharper here, okay?
Okay. Sure. Just don't.
This is my
Oh my
Sun
god.
X, right?
Yeah, that's
Oh
what I
God.
was gonna
Oh
say.
Jesus!
Don't look. What? Are you kidding?
Sorry, I was trying to kill. I was trying to save you from him.
If you died, I could have revived you. But now we're just dead. Oh my.
You know.
Always placing the bed. That strategy to take. Oh my god. Great. Oh, well, thank you for the stream, everyone. No, I don't.
I was just trying to.
I wasn't even attacking him because I was like, it's okay, he'll kill you, and then I'll revive you, and it'll be fine. It's just I wasn't expecting
my
this.
fault was like I need to kill him so he doesn't kill you. I didn't realize that he was only attacking me. I was like, this is all or nothing. When I'm dead, I can't use my bed anymore. I've got to use it. I had 1.5 hearts. I was like, this second, my death needs to mean something. I've got to sacrifice it to
Oh my
Ulraf, you know?
God.
I'm gonna I've got to. I didn't realize you were in the explosion radius.
It's a pretty big
Let alone
radius.
enough to be killed by it.
I mean, that's a good way to go, I guess.
See, and if you think about it, right, you're flying around in your spectator mode. All of those crafting tables you picked up, did it matter in the end? You know.
Yes.
You know?
Look, they're not
Did
here.
it though? Right.
Yes, they're not
If there was a
here.
crafting table here, would the world be any worse?
Yes.
You know.
Yes, it would.
I feel like it's proof that
Did
you know.
leave another? Oh my god! You just
What
went
have you
behind
spotted?
me, leaving floating trees. That's what you did. Oh god. Oh my god.
We have very different Minecraft. There's a reason I need to play solo.
We actually don't. Actually, like on
Don't think
your
so.
single player thing, I think we have fairly similar player style. I think I do
Yes.
more story based stuff from you, but other than that,
I like the idea of like narratives, but I always like I can never like dive into role playing in Minecraft properly, being like, this is the thing. It's like I like to imagine this is kind, you know, like I like to build, you know, imaginary
how did we miss
infrastructure.
this?
Or
It's literally here. How did
oh,
we miss
whoa.
this?
That was not there before. That, I do not.
No,
believe that.
yeah, really? It was generated now?
There's, like we were.
How did we miss this? There's a buried treasure as well.
Yeah. Gee, oh my god.
That is crazy. Well, there's no iron in here, so at least that. But that was weird.
Maybe-
Yeah, no,
maybe
I
not.
think mostly when people think about narratives, they wait. The turtles are fine. They think like about doing funny voices and like I don't know, going extreme basically. And when I do narratives, I just like doing things that sort of spur multiplayer interactions and reasons to build and do stuff. Like for example, this Sunday or for the last few weeks, I started like a friend of mine started a new server on 117, and like I'm just playing them randomly and sort of hanging around. And I played there for a few hours, you know, doing the initial grind of things, trying to get villagers, stuff like that. And after a few hours, I stopped and I was like, why am I doing this? Like, I realized that I'm just doing the same grind I'm doing every time I start a new world. And I'm just not having any fun with it. And I left and I was like, I'm probably not going to play on this server anymore because I don't want to do that. And then we have like a WhatsApp group. And then someone said, who built there? I don't want you to build that close to my base or something. And someone responded with, well, maybe we need a mayor to give away like building permits, right? Which is really dumb, right? It was just being,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Villain.
But the fact that he did that made me like, and then we talked about it and it was like silliness and back and forth and like, no, we're too small for a city, maybe it's just a tribe. And then someone was like, maybe we should do a fight to the death to see who's the tribe leader and like stuff like that. And now suddenly I have a reason to build this arena and I have a bit reason to play and talk to all the other players and sort of plan things out, and I have a reason to do things. And that's why I like narratives. Because they make me talk to other players, they make me interact, they make me have a reason to do things. That is not just get the next, I don't know, progression. Also, give me just a second, I just want to say thank you so much for the raid, Pro. I'm here with a guest, so I can't respond too much, but thank you so much, and let's just do a shout out. Sorry.
Did you say Prowl?
Prowl, yeah, Prowl just raided me.
Oh, hello.
Do you know him?
I do.
Yeah,
Assuming
he's
it's the
a
same
Bedrock
Prowl.
creator
It could
as
be
well.
a common name. It could be one of those.
Prowl
Yeah,
8413.
I believe I do. Unless he also has an 8. You know, I know it starts with an 8. I don't know the numbers. Oh, it's good to see you.
Yeah, he's a Bedrock content creator as well. I've been following for a bit.
Okay, it's definitely the same guy. You know, I believe there was other Prowls in the Minecraft space, but not in the Bedrock space. That's
He's excited that you know him. Thank you so much for the raid, Prowl. That's really nice of you. Welcome in,
Okay,
everyone.
so I wanna do you wanna start again and try or like just goof off in creator? Because I have a thought about what you just said. I wanna respond, but first we should work out what we're doing. I wanna
Yeah, so you said you what? You want to do another this, or do you want to just creative?
Yeah, let's dive in again. We can get speed potions on a go if we believe in ourselves.
Cool. So it take a second to set up, but you can talk.
I'm gonna get some water then because I've been dying and like I just don't wanna.
It's very important to stay hydrated. Definitely do that.
It is so important to stay hydrated.
Yes.
So good to see yourself. Follow me on social media and your name.
Cool. So we can take advantage of this and say thank you so much for everyone coming in. If you're new to the channel, I am Ulraf. We are here every Sunday, 8 p.m. in the only time zone that matters, playing Minecraft, a lot of different types of Minecraft. And today we're playing with a friend, IBXToyCat.
Oh, you think we're friends? It'd be funny if I was like, yeah, that's cute. That's adorable. Oh,
Sure.
Isn't it fun when people have unrequited feelings? God.
I mean, yeah. For me, we're friends. For you, I'm like a fan, right? That's all.
Do you think you can be friends with someone and that person not be friends with you? Do you think that's how friendship can work?
I mean, someone can think that you're friends and the other person doesn't think you're friends.
Can they be correct?
That's just a semantic, though. What does the word mean, right?
If I think Jeb is my friend, but I've never spoken to him and he has no idea who I am. If I think Queen is my friend, but she's never... Is that still a friendship?
I mean, again, if you treat them like a friend, like you would do things for them even though they don't think you're friends, or like, I don't know. It depends on the word, right? Again, you're not gonna get friendship back from them, basically.
I think you're a friend, by the way. Just to clarify before we go on, just wanna
thank you.
Write that one to the world. This is the trilogy of hanging out, by the way. This is our 3rd anniversary.
Is it the only third? Really? I felt like we did more than 3.
It felt like more than 3 to me. I read one streamed comment, so this is not. Oh, it must be more than 3 because we did.
So what would the first one? Yeah, this is 4, I think. Right?
It's a quadrology.
Quadrology. Yeah, there's not good. It's not as a sexy word, right?
It's not. I don't even know if it's a real word, honestly.
You can join now. I think there was. Let's see if we have the same bug we had last time that I need to fix.
Let's see. Ooh, a jungle.
We do have the same problem again. I don't get why. Tag, cat, remove init. Cool. Now it should be okay. I have a bug in the Datapack. I need to fix it at some point, but sure.
There's a lot of interesting thoughts in chat about whether friendship can be one way or it has to be both ways. But I want to go back to what you said previously about like you like the narratives and stuff, and like it almost seems like role playing and like weird stuff sometimes. But if you think about it, like, because the thing that makes any Minecraft, the thing that makes Minecraft great in a way, that makes it so replayable to some extent, it's kind of the game itself, but it's partially like the things around it, and you know, like the narrative of your friends needing someone to issue the building permits. It's funny, and it's funny because that seems like role playing in Minecraft, but all of the real life equivalents are just as made up. Like a mayor doesn't have any power. You decide that the mayor exists and that he has power. All of these, almost every, you know, even Mojang, right? A company, like, it doesn't exist. There are legal documents that make it exist, but even those legal documents are there. Like, it's all just layers of fake. It's just people, by and large, think that a real life mayor is more real than a Minecraft mayor. There's nothing that makes it more real.
So I get where you're coming from, right? Like I think most of the things we think are real are not, right? They become, well, they're not real on themselves. I do think they're real, but they're real because we make them so, right? Because we believe them, because we give them meaning. But I think there is a difference between a game one and a real world one. The main difference is that in real life, we have a mayor because we need one. And in the example I gave about Minecraft, we want a reason, so we have a mayor. Right? It's like it's almost the opposite. We don't really need a mayor, we want to need a mayor. Does that make sense?
Without knowing about Stockholm's situation, does Stockholm have a mayor?
I'm sure we do, but I don't know who it is. I don't know anything about
Europe,
it.
I feel like mayors are like, it depends by country a lot. But I mean, if they do, can you name a single thing the Swedish mayor did, the Stockholm mayor did that the Swedish government couldn't have done? Or if your previous city in Israel, the same thing. For me, London might be my example. But like. A government as a whole, everyone agrees, that should probably, we need some amount of that to exist somewhere. But, like, when you get to the lower levels of it, most people don't even know what it does. They're just like, yeah, it definitely, he runs the city, or they run the city. And so I feel like that's kind of the same thing as a Minecraft mayor. It's like, yeah, you could live your life and never know Stockholm had a mayor, and it genuinely wouldn't affect you, probably.
I think there's a difference between... I definitely agree with that, but I don't think it means we don't need it. Like, the fact that I don't know why I need something doesn't mean that we don't need it, right? And also, I do agree that there is some redundancy in government, right? Like, I think we have more than we need in a lot of things. Like, government has a lot of control in at least the places I lived in. And I would probably want it to have a bit less control, or at least less management. Yeah, less government in general. But I don't know if I would say cities don't need specific management. I'm not sure that's true. And I think also it really depends on where. Like, I think, for example, back home, there's a lot of extreme differences between different places. Like, cities that are less than an hour drive from each other could have completely different people and different needs and different opinions on very core issues. And sometimes I would rather if the local authority had more power, actually. Compared to the global one, right? Like, making a whole country agree on something is hard, I think. Compared to making a whole city agree on something.
I 100% agree that in general, cities have very different views to the countries in which they're in. But I also think, in general, it's very hard to come out against the idea of giving more power. The smaller group of people you give power to, the more that power can reflect that group. That's why almost no one feels reflected by the UN or the EU or whatever. Whereas when you get down to the country and then the city and then your local councillor, you probably, if there's a local councillor that has 200 people under their control, even if you don't agree with the guy, you can at least probably not hate him. Whereas almost everyone hates the national level and the supranational level people because the disconnect is so high there. But I think my experience here in so in New Jersey, and this is true for every state that has cities. I was in the state of New Jersey for 4th of July, and so there were Hudson. So there was American police or whatever for the country America. Then there's New Jersey State Police for the state of New Jersey. Then there's county police because it's part of the county, and then there was also city police for the police that city that was in. And all 4 of those layers have, elections, taxes, all of the things that make them real. Are all 4 of them necessary? If you had 2, heaven forbid, instead of 4, would it really be that much worse?
No, that's it definitely could be. I just meant that the fact that the general public doesn't know what they're doing doesn't mean they're not doing something good, but I agree that there's definitely could be over redundancy there, right? All I meant was that that's not a good metric. I think the general public doesn't know a lot of things that are still important.
Yeah, no, you're totally right there. Just using I don't know how medicine that might save my life works. If I got cancer, I have no idea how chemotherapy works. Besides, it kills you and kills the cancer. there's some craziness going on there that saves people's lives every single day.
Yeah.
Or to be topical and recent, the vaccine. Genuinely have no clue. Besides, it makes sickness less likely. Boom. Put it in body.
Yeah.
I
just got my first vaccine, by the way, this Friday.
Hey.
Super happy about it.
Can I flex on how long ago I had my vaccine, or
I saw on Twitter, but what can I do? Sweden takes a bit of time. Most of my friends back home already had both doses like months ago as well.
You're from an even faster country than
Yeah, I don't know how,
Israel's
but
like the leader of
somehow.
the world, right?
I don't know if #1, but they're really high. I'm really not sure how. I feel like there's some
#1 for so long. I do know how, actually, if you'd like to know.
You know how Israel got to be so high?
Yeah, they were basically the beta program for the I forget which manufacturer, probably Pfizer, but they said, hey, if you give us X number of vaccines, you can take all the data you want from our country, and so they did a ton of they sold their data in exchange for vaccines, which pretty good trade if you think about it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's cool.
I'm surprised more countries wouldn't have taken the same trade. Like I obviously don't know the details of what details it was. It must have been something high end if they couldn't get it from other countries. That's the official reason as to why.
I was gonna say that I suspect shadiness. Like if I know our government,
I suspected. Me too. Right? I figured there's got to be like some backroom deal that's happened in here somewhere. It does give off those vibes.
Yep. Because it's such a small country. Like how did we get it before everyone else? We don't have like a percentage of the money that other country has, right? Like something is weird there.
I feel like money wasn't the this is really interesting. Like I feel like leverage, which kind of comes from money, was a powerful thing. Like I bet the United States was just like, hey, you will send us these vaccines, or bad things might start to happen to your future prospects of doing business in this country. I bet I think that was a thing.
Like the US just makes a lot of vaccines as well, right?
They do, but if I'm not mistaken, it's usually made out. I would be talking out of my depth, but I feel like they supply either ingredients come from America or something like that. They either don't have ingredients or they don't have manufacturing. It's one of the two they don't have. But still, they have the most vaccines because something.
What are you doing right now? I just want to understand. You must be doing something very important if you came to this poor tree, took like 4 logs and left. You must be doing something so important. You had to do it. What? What were you doing?
I needed jungle wood because I didn't have a crafting table, and I forgot if you needed 4 or 4,000 planks.
There's like logs on the floor. You didn't even pick them up. You just broke them and left. Look there.
Oh, thank you. That might help me with my.
Also, we're in a jungle at night, and that's extremely dangerous.
Oh, we need to get out. Okay, so figured it out. Wait, actually, so if the sun's setting in the west, let's go to the.
Yes. Just go to the sun. Just go to the sun.
Go to the sun. Oh, actually, that's a better idea. Let's head west.
Instead of converting from where the sun is to what direction it is, let's just go to the sun.
Well, I do think a big part of there's a line from Game of Thrones that's like knowledge is power, and it's actually like, no, power is power. But there's a big part of power lies where we think it lies. Like when people think that a government or a company, when people stop believing in it, that's when it stops to really work and exist.
Yeah, no, I agree. I want to go back to the Minecraft side of it though. Like you said, you usually don't do role playing. I don't remember why, but you said something like it feels weird sometimes or something like that, right? Like you want to do it, but it feels kind of weird.
There's a certain layer of it that I enjoy, but not full way.
So what do you think about role playing like that type, where no one is playing a character really? We're just pretending that we care about like some organization is happening, or I don't know.
That's to me, that is just And I guess I was trying to say is like when you're on a multiplayer server, it actually makes sense. Like you need, even though it seems ridiculous, you do need a common set of rules. Oh Jesus, I'm getting destroyed. Ooh, another
Yeah, I
creeper.
think you're gonna die.
You need like some shared set of, and rather than just like having a set of rules, it's better to instead make up. You know, you could make it a corporation, make it a government, like some imaginary idea that exists between all of your heads on
Yeah.
the server. I think
Exactly.
when you're in a solo world, that is just role. Like that's the difference. Like I guess it's different because for me, like if I make up the fictional, you know, iron trading company, then like everyone in the video will know, and therefore it's a shared idea too. Like it's not necessary. It would be.
I feel that is different though. Like when I do. Oh, actually, I was gonna say when I do single player, I don't do role playing, but actually, in my single player hardcore series that I've been doing for a bit on the stream, I just started doing some roleplay things. I mean, I don't know if I call it roleplay. It's just sort of stories get made in my head. Like, for example, I had so much fun doing that. The other day, I started building in a village, and there was this villager that lived in the same house as me. Or rather, he lived in a house, and then I called it my house, and now he's living with me. And
Jungle Temple, by the way, do you see it? Are you here?
Yes, I'm next to it. Do you want to hide in it like cowards?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like a smart idea.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Don't have any
Same.
dirt. It's gonna close it off.
Oh, thank God you have torches.
Yeah. So anything other than a baby zombie should be okay. If there's a baby zombie, let's strategize from now. We are not gonna blow both of us up. We're just gonna die, and the other one is gonna raise us. So it's gonna be fine.
Unless there's a baby zombie attacking each of us, and there is a way to blow them up that won't involve both of our deaths.
I don't think there's. I don't see any scenario where that happens, ToyCat. I don't see any scenario. But
You've
okay.
got to roleplay and imagine a scenario.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had like a villager living with me, and we actually like talked about them, and they were like, "Oh, they're so nice" and stuff like that. And then I needed to move the bed because I was like decorating the inside of the house, and I just broke the bed and placed it down. But that traitor took that second of not having a bed, and he took out a bed in a different house. And that sent us into a spiral of talking about that house already had a villager, so that villager stole him from us, right? He stole our friend. And like he's a betrayer now, and we talked about it became like a whole soap opera with villagers, and I had so much fun doing that. So actually, you're right. I was gonna say I don't do it when I'm single player, but I guess when I have an audience, I do it because it's not really single player.
It's the shared. Like you're using the shared mental space. That's what, you know. It's almost like, I guess it's to some extent like creating a fiction, but you're making these fake things up, but they're real because you're sharing them in your imaginary space.
Exactly.
Like we think of real and fake as being I guess 1 or 0. Like things are either real or they're not real. But like Homer Simpson real, like he's not, but he's like. You know, like, whereas if I say Splorgle Gorgle, the cook, that is just a fake thing. That's just, it's not anything. Whereas, you know, Ulraf, the panda, you know, like, how real is that?
We just know that's real, right? There's no question about that.
That's how you look in real life. Is this a perfect one-to-one recreation?
I mean, I had a hand stream at some point, and everyone saw that my hands are actual panda paws. So yes. I did want to ask you though, like, I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, right? I might be wrong, but I haven't seen any multiplayer like series on your channel ever. Did that ever happen?
Yeah. Okay. So I have done like an actual series, no, because like, you know, setting up recording time, I can't set up recording time with myself. You know, the lateness to my own stream should show you how well organized I can be on that one. So like trying to keep a series going with regularity would be kind of challenging as it is. I've done like some irregulars, like this is a series that happens every X often. And I've done a lot of recording sessions with people, like sometimes for their channels, sometimes mine. But first of all, it never did particularly well. I don't think my personality shines in group. I don't enjoy group settings, and I don't think it shows. It does show that.
You think it shows?
And I think you can like it's not my most comfortable space. I much prefer this one-on-one opportunity.
How are those streams working for you, by the way? Did you check analytics about our streams? Just curious.
Okay. If they were like I have checked, and I figured they would do better than they did. The first one did pretty well, and the other ones did very mildly below average. Like not badly, but not goodly. I figured.
You know, mine go way worse than most. I can't figure it out. It's really weird, right? But they go fairly bad. Like, just looking, I sometimes have viewers that is like, I don't know, 20% higher, but everything else is bad. Like less chatting, less subscriptions, less followers, less everything. It's really weird. I think my theory is because
the opposite, right? Yeah.
What?
You would have guessed the opposite, right?
Yeah, I would guess the opposite completely because you have such a bigger audience than me. But I think mostly, first of all, probably your audience just is more a YouTube-based one, right? So they don't want to go to Twitch anyway, and they're watching you. But I think more than that, I think my audience, something that I do a lot in my streams is talk to chat. Like, I read almost every single message. And in our streams, I read almost no messages. I think it's just a very big variation from my normal. And that's probably it. Not that it matters in any way. I was just curious, right? It's just interesting to think how these things work.
If we got 0 viewers, then it would matter, right? If it was literally 90% down every stream, and unanimously people were like, "Please stop, whatever you." I don't think but this.
That, I mean, maybe for like you can say for yourself. For me, I think that might have been the case for. Well, first of all, for me, this is not a job, right? So you have a lot more at stake, right? If you lose your viewers, that's bad for you. If I do, then I don't really care. Like, I love having people to talk to, but this is not my job. But more than that, I think that if the first 2 streams went really bad, then maybe it would matter. But at this point, I'm here to chat, and I don't really. I don't know. I think the stream is a very secondary thing for me. Like, I could very easily see us just talking without an audience. We probably do it less because that's how it is when we do something that is for fun and not for work. Then we do it less. But
I actually do think that first of all, yeah, we probably would. It'd be on a different basis. It'd be more casual and like hop in, hop out than like here we will do it for 2 hours and then I will go off and I will eat cake by myself and.
Let's go this direction. How was the cake, by the way? I didn't see the end of your stream. Did you eat the
delicious.
eye?
We didn't get the loot, right? We need to get the eye.
Oh, there's a loot, right? I forgot that there's loot in this thing.
Which one of us is the Minecraft developer? Okay, so do you know how? Okay, can you light this up so I can show you my extreme skills in knowing how this puzzle works? You see, there are 3 levers, right? What you've got to do is you've got to mine through this, and there you go, right away.
Was there anything useful in there?
No, just gold horse armor.
Great.
You're gonna have the swaggiest horse. Be great. Let's just this chest. Oh my god!
What?
3 diamonds, 2 gold, and some bamboo.
Oh, there's another chest? I thought that's the only chest.
You don't know about the other chest?
I forgot there's another one. Okay. I have 3 sticky pistons as well. They're pretty valuable.
Peanuts, we can do so much.
Yes.
Let's do some redstone with just 3 sticky pistons and a redstone repeater.
I mean, we have dispensers as well. We have a bunch of stuff. What we don't have is food.
Did you take the dispensers?
I was kind of kidding. I don't think we need them.
Oh, no. We're doing this. Sorry.
Okay.
This is real now.
If we want, we should get the redstone as well then. Oh, you took it. Good.
Got the repeater. You know what? We're good. We're gonna make some cool redstone today. I think that I actually do know how, like, all I have to do is like there's an interesting balance between like marketability of these live streams and not being disrespectful in our friendship. I feel like I have to toe very delicately, right?
Like, you mean here, or do you mean like you don't need to toe anything? That's fine. Again, I said from the beginning that you have a lot more at stake here, and that makes sense.
Like, as in, I mean, like, if my title is Minecraft developer Ulraf spills all secrets about Caves and Cliffs update part 2, for instance, right? Obviously, that's a bit that's over the clickbait line, even if it was slightly true. But my point is, that would be like kind of
that is different.
I don't want to say using you, but like it'd be putting you in a spot. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I feel that's different. I'm saying you can say I wouldn't do the stream with you if you didn't do views, right? That's something you don't need to worry about saying. That doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. No, I agree. Like, I think there is. We actually talked about it in the previous stream, right? About a bit of those clicky bait titles, and I think. Like, I actually thought about it a bit since we talked about it, and I think that there is a lot you can do that I don't have much to say about. Like, I can say, oh, I don't think that's the right thing to do or whatever, but it's more my opinion. But when you're talking about someone else, then that's a line, I think, right? Like, when you're describing me, I think my opinion matters a lot more about what you should or shouldn't say. Right. Like, you can say whatever you want in your videos, and I can tell you as a friend, like, oh, maybe you shouldn't use that title, but it's up to you to decide. But when you say, Ulraf says this and this, then we have a bigger problem, right? I think that makes sense.
See, but that's my exact point. There's a line to balance between the marketability of the stream and the
okay.
And you get me, right? Like,
how you market the stream.
I'm sure there is a title that would hurt your feelings, but get a lot of stream viewers, and therefore make me money. You know, in the indirect sense, because the stream itself wouldn't do, but like, I'm sure it would get some viewers, which later turn into something or other.
Yeah,
and so there is a very interesting balance there. Like, right now, I are on the side of just like, I'll just, the thing that would be most interesting is that you work on Mojang. Look at your Mojang cape. Wow, that's cool. But I don't. Wait, wait, Harrison, if you're in the chat, we gotta put that in the next thumbnail. Use the Mojang cape. People go wild for those.
I think like that totally goes both way though, right? Like, I could say, ToyCat, what if next time you end your stream, tell everyone to go check out my stream and put my link in there, right? Like, I could try to take advantage of your bigger audience to increase my audience as well. If I wanted a bigger audience, which I don't. Like, I think that's the thing with like relationships in general. It's not special to this one. Like, you always have a balance between how much are we, like, I don't know, doing just because we want it versus what are we trying to get from each other. That's even true from like emotional relationships, I think, right? How much are we just sort of going with it and enjoying each other's company versus what we want to get from each other for different things.
I like for that is like emotional bank accounts. Like, you make withdrawals, you make deposits, and you can make withdrawals. If you make too many withdrawals, then it goes bankrupt, and there's no more bank account from which.
I feel that's real though. Like we all have our emotional balances, right? There's no bank that you deposit them into, but if you spend a lot of your relationship just giving, for example, at some point you're gonna run out of your emotional capacity to give, and I think and that's gonna put a strain on your relationship.
Yeah, no,
you're just cutting down the top of the tree. You don't need any more wood. You're just doing that. You don't need this wood, ToyCat.
Taking an emotional withdrawal right here.
I'm gonna put it back. Perfect.
Oh yeah, I think that you're right that like if you give too much, then you'll start to, and if you take too much, and it's interesting because we kind of do want to naturally balance relationships. Like, if you feel like you have taken too much, most people will try and give back. If you feel like, as long as you feel like it actually is you giving or you taking. I find people who are like who really do love giving too much. The thing they do to help socially balance that is be like, oh yeah, no, it really was no trouble at all. Like me driving 12 miles, getting you your favorite milkshake, bringing it specifically to you or whatever dumb thing. Oh, I was just in the area anyway, you know, like it was easier for me to do it than to not. Like, you know, that cake that you saw, that was a really good friend. Spent days working on it, probably a lot of money on a giant cake. Had to get someone over to like paint it. It was like a lot of work, and they're like, yeah, it was no big deal, you know, like it's like, well, it kind of was a.
I just you usually casually use that word. Is it a friend? I thought it was a mod.
So she used to be like, I met her because she was a mod, but she hasn't been moderating recently because she's been, you know, some life stuff. But
and you are friends right now.
Sorry.
And you are friends right now.
Yeah, I would say we are friends now, and she, like, you know, that's a really interesting, like, I'd say relationship that started one way and then, you know, like, you know, kind of like if you become friends of your boss.
It's
like,
cool.
yeah, well,
I completely lost you, by the way. No idea where you are.
I kept going the same way that let me see if I can.
I stopped to get some iron and I lost you.
Okay, let's use landmarks to try and describe where we are. I'm in a mountain biome.
What? I see jungle in every direction.
Do you remember the direction where do you remember the tree that you stopped me at? And you said, "HardCoCore, you don't even need all of that."
Yes, I remember that.
Do you remember how there was like
I'm on a very tall tree. Oh, I see the mountains actually.
Aha.
Do you want to meet in the mountains?
Meet me at the mountains.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and find some. Oh, there's some jungle. There's lots of food over there.
Yeah, it's complicated, those sort of relationships, right?
It is,
that
right?
start off weird. Yeah. Like I talked to another streamer recently. Won't say who. Just
another
leaving...
streamer. I thought I was your only one.
Just leaving. No, after you're leaving all these floating trees and floating dirt, you're not even a one, not only the only one. We were talking about that and how that's bad, right? Yeah, like it's a problematic thing that streamers do when they try to sort of talk as if they are best friends with everyone in chat. Right, like he said that he makes it very apparent in his streams to tell people we are not friends, right? You're an audience, like not in a mean way. Maybe I'm saying it in a mean way right now, but he says that it's very important to him that people don't get this false feeling of we are friends, like because you want to be honest, you want them to know the real nature of relationship. And he says, yeah, we have fun, we talk and stuff like that, but we're not really friends, and you should not try to replace real friends with this and stuff like that. And I don't really know. I don't know. It was an interesting conversation because I don't really know how to deal with that. Because you see someone.
Just tell people, like, the more you bring it up, it kind of comes up awkwardly. Just like the way I handle it is like, yeah, this is parasocial. One way, you know, like the amount that they know about you is vastly different to what you know about them. It can never be a perfectly balanced relationship in terms of, you know, you know, like I guess no relationship's 100% balanced, but there's a lot less balance than like humans are used to because of that. And so you just got to tell people like, hey, it's good to see you. Just to remind, you know, it almost feels mean to bring it up. But
right.
Like,
just as a reminder, we are not friends. Like that's exactly the problem I have with it, because I don't want to foster anything that makes people feel bad, right? When they later discover that we're not friends, right? Like because there could be kids and there could be, I don't know, people who are going through a bad time in their life, and I do want, I don't know, you do want to be there for them. You do want to be friendly and you want to be nice, and I want to help. Like we had some things in the Discord where some people felt kind of depressed, and I'm like, I am totally there to put in personal time to help with that because I do care. But it also is, you don't want to cross this line where people might get disappointed later, right? When they feel, I don't know, like you lied to them. Like, what do you mean we're not best friends? Even though we never talked one-on-one. Like, I don't know. It's a tricky line for me.
I gave you so
I
much
feel like,
money, man, and you're not my friend. I don't understand it. You know, I want...
again, I don't have that much of that problem because I don't know.
Oh, yeah, but
Maybe I
it's
do.
like...
I don't have that many tippers and stuff. I'm less at that stage of the problem. I'm more in the stage of I don't want people to feel bad and think like I'm misleading them or anything like that. But at the same time, I don't want to keep saying, just as a reminder, we're not friends. So don't think we're friends.
I mean, what you do, like, you don't say you're not friends. You say this is a parasocial, because both ways it's parasocial. You have a different relationship to them. Sometimes it will feel like they are genuinely your friends too, in a way that is false. Like if you had some desperate, like it wouldn't work in the same way. There's a lot of bounds on how that friendship can work. And I would say that it is a form of one. It's just it's got so many asterisks that you just gotta be like, hey, yeah, I remember this. And like, so people in my chat make jokes about it, like, yeah, you're my favorite parasocial internet relationship. It's like, yeah, not friends at all. But you know, like, it's hard to bring up. But I don't know, like that. You know that's with all relationships, right? It's hard to bring up some things, but you gotta do it anyway. Imagine if you ask someone out and they say, "Let's be in a parasocial relationship." By the way, where are you? I've lit the beacon, but I haven't seen you.
I'm on the mountain. I almost died.
Describe what you can see on your mountain.
Oh, there you are. You're jumping on a crafting table. How did you get a torch? There we go. Now I'm lit up as well.
It's a furnace.
Oh, it's a furnace, of course. Can you see me?
I did, and then I lost you.
Do you see the light?
Oh, wait, Wait. Oh, there you are. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Love it.
Finally out of the jungle. I spent like 15 seeds to try to get a parrot, and he really didn't like me. He was like, we're not friends, Ulraf. It just really hate me that
The bird is trying to tell you that it's a parasocial relationship.
Yes, exactly. I know about that parrot more than he knows about me.
Parrot social relationship.
Exactly.
Let's be in an abusive relationship. But I think yeah, the example, just like, I think it's interesting. Like I even mentioning sometimes, like, oh yeah, sometimes it goes past that. Like sometimes you will have people that are closer in that way. I'm very cautious in letting anyone getting too close in any sense to me, and I think that smart to wait. Let me make sure I word this correctly. I think in general, I think the friend that is also a mod is like a weird edge case. And if you're not careful in clarifying that that's what it is, and you can have people that are there solely because they're like, this is my pathway to being the friend of Ulraf. I stay in the stream every time, and then he recognizes me. He's happy when he sees me in his day. You can make the joke sometimes that, like, you know what? Most people in chat here aren't even individuals to me. They are part of this collective group of chat. They are, you know, like, I see that I read the comments and we're having a conversation, but I still don't know who you are. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even remember your name. You know, like, it feels rude, but it's like, I think with any relationship, just disclosure is more important. Like, as long as everyone understands. Oh god. Oh god.
What happened?
I'm getting shot by strays, skeletons. One of them. Is that you?
Are you sure that's what happened?
Oh, did you hit me with a bow? Is that what happened?
Yes.
How did you even make it? Oh, I guess string from the. You know, good job. You know, you scared me. You convinced me I was gonna die.
Good.
The real.
Did you leave your?
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa! There's charcoal smelting in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Are you
Didn't pick
sure?
it up.
It looks like it turned off.
I'm gonna leave you to deal with
turned
this
off.
situation.
That's okay. I'm a pro. Yeah, what you described is exactly what I'm trying to avoid. Are you kidding? Are you? Did that really just happen?
I was just making sure the skeletons couldn't follow us.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's really nice of you. So what you
Make
described
sure
is
you,
exactly what I'm trying to avoid, right? Like I on one hand, I do feel like I am I have a fairly small community, and I feel like I'm friendly with a bunch of people. Like the mods specifically are people that I talk to so much right now that there's a pretty good chance that if they come to Stockholm at some point, I'll just meet with them. Like I don't. But that's a very special situation that is right now and very small. Like if I had millions of people, if I had hundreds of mods, then yeah, that's not true anymore, right? I think scale just ruins any shape and form of relationships, human relationships like that. Unfortunately, right? So I'm worried about people doing this as sort of feeling like it's a promise that at some point we'll be real life friends. Because I don't know. I don't want you to do that because you're expecting something, right? You're doing something because it's fun for you, or you don't. That's it.
And that's what people want from every relationship. You want people to do things because you want to, rather than doing it to gain your approval. That's almost like lying in a way to get there. If I'm not mistaken, maybe you're different, and maybe you actually do have a friendship test that people have to pass before they can enter your inner sanctum. I'm glad I passed it, in which case. But I
do have, like, I think we all have tests for, like, I don't know, maybe you don't. I mostly it's not like conscious, but I do have tests sometimes, right? When you have a friendship, sometimes you do these checks to see how good of a friends we really are, just so I know how to like behave in this friendship, right? It's not a test. If you fail, you didn't lose anything. It just means, okay, now I know where we are, where we stand, right? I'm not angry. You don't do that?
I mean, I guess I guess. Oh Jesus! I guess on this, I found there's a ruined portal, by the way. If you keep going the same direction, I'm flying a baby zombie. But
keep using that.
I guess everyone does have a test of some form.
Same direction. I don't know what same direction means.
Relationships to. Sorry, what'd you say?
I'm just saying you keep using the phrase "same direction," and I have no idea what the same direction is. You keep walking in it and leaving me.
Follow the way that you headed when you were running away from the skeleton, and I bravely broke the pathway.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow the bridge.
Oh, there you are. Okay, that direction.
Okay, here we go. There's a ruined portal. It had 4 obsidian in the chest. I'm very pleased with that.
Can you complete the portal?
No. Oh. I mean, it's 4 obsidian, so...
No, but yeah, but sometimes the portal itself is fairly full. I meant, but that's fine.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, like, I just meant, like, I was still pleased even though we can't complete the portal. In most cases, 4 won't complete it. It'll get you real close, though. Also, there's lava here, though, so we can... if you show me your MLG bucket skills, then we can go to the nether.
Sure.
Make sure to bring beds. You never know when you
Oh no, 0 beds. We're not making beds this time. So we're not making redstone at the end. We said, right? We gave up. Very weird.
You know, wait. Let's do that. You know, this can be our base because it's this lovely little hut into a cave. Look at the beauty of the terrain around here. Let's do our redstone right now.
Sure. Where is?
You have most of the redstone.
I put stuff in the chest.
This dispenser.
What do we want to make?
Oh,
I used all the string. Damn. Do you have any string?
I have 2 string. Thankfully,
okay, so we can make a tripwire hook.
Here's the string.
Great. Bam.
Okay, look at. Okay, then if we put like a.
Damn. Bam.
Look what happens when you walk through the string. Yeah. Suicide machine.
It's a mini game. We
It
made a
doesn't have
mini
many
game.
arrows.
Oh, we got a chicken.
Oh wow. I don't know how this isn't the most enjoyable thing anyone's ever seen. You should make a ton of arrows just so we can run this forever, huh?
Worry. If I do this, will it work? Yeah, okay.
Oh, it does.
Oh. Great. Look at this amazing mini game.
I like it.
We can do like that, and that's it. That's my blocks. Oh, perfect,
Okay.
perfect.
There we go. Yeah.
I have another dispenser. I don't know what to do with it. We can could put it on the other side, maybe.
Oh yeah. This is beautiful. I don't know what it is.
It's going to be
I'm liking
amazing.
it a lot.
Where's there it is. That, this. Look, it's amazing.
Oh, oops.
Amazing. There it is. Now it's a mini game and it's a farm.
Oh my god, you're right. That is
So clever. Redstone. Redstone with a panda and a cat. That's what you get.
Isn't that crazy that like things we scavenged from a jungle temple like there's no value to this, but there's something cool about it anyway. Like I like what we did. You know, we're gonna have to break this to regrow it. And then I lost it. Oh, I just have a pile already.
Yeah. I really like super simple redstone. I really like it.
Yeah, it's so much more charming. Just like being able to look at it and know exactly how something works.
Yeah.
Is something that I think is underestimated in redstone.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's something really fun with trying to make things yourself without a tutorial. It is a bit lost, I think, sometimes, and that's kind of sad.
This is one of my biggest like irks with playing and broadcasting it is that if I'll do redstone in my Let's Play, I will only have comments being like, dude, just watch this tutorial. It's so much better than your design. It's like, but it was fun that I came up with this from scratch, you know? Like, it doesn't matter that it's 100% worse because it's more fun. Like,
Yeah.
I made a thing.
agree.
People were like, well, what's the
100%
point of farming if it's not the most efficient farm? I
No,
don't understand.
that's not true at all. Just got a cool idea. What if you could break cocoa beans with the projectile? Right? Like, look at this with an arrow. Right?
You know,
That would have been
then
cool.
there'd be a game to be had here.
Because then you can, like, break it off with the arrow, and then... Oh, but you still need to replant it. I don't know.
Can we get a dispenser that replants it? We don't
Yeah,
have
I mean... That's possible. I don't love when things are completely automated. I actually like when they have like a manual component to them.
Oh, same. Yeah, I find that to be more fun too. Like you're actively interacting with it rather than just letting it run.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of like that. That's
I
all
wonder
my
if that's,
redstone.
Why do you think that's not the common view? Like, why is it that the comments will be filled with this? Why doesn't everyone agree with us? Clearly correct.
Do you mean about having manual interaction? Do you mean about having the most efficient farm?
All of our redstone opinions.
Yeah, I think most people don't agree with both. I think about the most efficient thing is not. I don't think people don't agree. I think it's more like a lot of people when they comment, they're searching for a way to be right, sort of, right? And that's a really easy way to be right. I don't know.
I like being showing you're smarter than someone on the internet.
Yes.
Pastime for as long as the internet has existed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's like everyone is talking about the fact that things can be more efficient, and I mean, yeah, just mentioning that you know about this other tutorial that makes it more efficient makes it feel like you're very informed and stuff. It's easier than thinking about maybe this person enjoyed doing it like this, right?
Yeah, for sure. It like rather than trying to think about why, just think about how you can. It's kind of the same as like, taking in a, it's a parasocial relationship, and all they want is the opportunity is to show themselves. Maybe
Yeah.
is a good way to put it. I put the diamonds to good use, by the way.
Oh, but we had we had more than 2 of them. Oh, we had 3 of them. We could have had a pickaxe to organize this portal easily.
Yeah, but now if there's gravel in the Nether, we can mine it a lot faster than other people can. So I learned a stat the other day, and I didn't fact check it because I'm definitely not one of the people this stat is talking about. 80% of people think they are above average smart. I think that's very interesting.
That is not surprising at all to me.
It is not, right?
Yeah.
And me being the smart person I am, didn't even fact check that because I'm so smart. I know it's true. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, it's not talking about me.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Those other 79% of people, they're so dumb for thinking that. They don't realize.
Do you have a bucket? Or
don't.
you're just here to steal my iron?
I got myself lots and lots of iron.
Oh, interesting. Where did you get all that iron? Amazing.
I wonder where it came from. It just appeared one day, like in a vision.
My chat says they like full automation, and I kind of get that, right? I think a lot of people really like factory games, and they like this process of taking something menial and turning it. Are you trying to break?
Yep, we got to make a portal, right?
Don't we have enough over here? I think we have enough without you doing that. If you wanna give the bucket to a more proficient player.
I would, but I'd have to stop breaking this crying obsidian to do that.
Which we don't need you to break. Right?
You see the issue? I can't.
I know. I don't see the issue. I really don't see any issue
because I'm busy breaking the. I'd love to stop and consider. There's just no way. I mean, it's gonna be broken any day now, so.
I'm sure. You're doing it with the stone. It takes like 5 minutes, I think.
Nah, that can't be true.
I think so. Obsidian, I think that's true. I don't know if crying obsidian is quicker.
Yeah, maybe it is. Go. Yeah, look at me. I know Minecraft. I'm the developer now. Okay, here's the bucket.
Thank you. Okay.
Throwing it into lava would have been funny, right?
So what very hilarious. Let's not choose this. What I remember from watching more proficient players than I is, let's not kill a lava first of all. Let's just put it. Oh well, we have a lot of obsidian we can use actually, so let's just use it.
Hey, I specifically broke a block to use over there. If we don't use it, that time was wasted. There's not sunk cost fallacy, it's just reality.
Sure, I'll use that one last though, okay?
Okay.
So I think you have to have space here. You have to... Wait. 1, 2... Like this, I think. Right?
Probably.
And that way...
Looks correct enough to me.
Oh, wait, but this needs to be lower. I need to do this. Again, I don't
Every
do
single
this
time,
often.
it took me like days to learn how to like pro MLG Portal, and I still don't do it correctly all the time. Like I am not smart with this.
I think this is safe to place the water here. Yes.
It wouldn't
And
have
now
been
this-
safe were it not for my big old wall of protection. Now,
I mean, the water is not touching your wall, so I'm gonna say yes.
it touched this magma till just now. Previously, it was about to flow. and everything. Thankfully, the hero.
This. And like this.
Did
Please
it.
don't mind what I'm standing on. Please don't do it. Oh, you placed your obsidian. Good. Okay, so don't burn
No,
yourself
I'm just that
though.
good at MLG
That's
bucketing.
important.
This
Please
is
don't burn
this is
yourself.
very.
We have a running gag here. I like it.
the
Cool.
running gag is pain.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
only other people's pain. So is that really real pain for me
It's-
though?
It's definitely real. It's you know, the trick with humor is other people need to.
Oh, people, I see.
know, like,
Okay, I'm glad we don't have a bed. We can go in.
do you have any string actually? Wait, how do I?
No, I don't.
Darn. Just no alternative. Very hurt right now.
Do you want a shield or?
If you're making one, I'll take a shield. I'll learn the Java way of shielding.
I think you can do it.
It seems too complex. I
There
mean,
you
how
go.
am I meant to press two buttons at the same time?
I mean, you're smarter than the average person, right? I'm sure you can.
I'm
do
only
it.
smarter than the average person that thinks they're smarter than the average person.
That's a lot smarter actually.
It's a lot easier actually.
Oh, this is not a good spawn.
I'm only smarter than people who actively think that they're not smart.
I heard a comedian say once that he said something like, "I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot, and yet I'm smarter than most of the people I meet." That's I think that's really interesting. Like, I think I don't know. I think it's very common that fairly smart people get like they think they're not really smart, right? But dumb people, they think they're very smart.
Well, that explains why I don't think I'm smarter than most people. It's because I'm actually really, really intelligent.
I thought you thought you are smarter. I'm
Sorry,
being
I've
attacked.
changed my mind now that it helps me look smart.
I'm being
That's
attacked.
what smart people do. They follow the crowd.
Oh, you're killing them. Nice. Don't
Yeah, look at
spam.
this.
Oh, you have an iron sword as well. Nice.
Yeah. Hey, you know, the don't spam thing is such a... Every single time I forget. And I'm like, why is it taking so many hits?
Yeah, I agree. It's
That
not
bar
very
on the screen, my
intuitive.
brain just ignores it. I'm like, huh, that's fucky.
I think to me it feels better. Like, and I played before, right? It's not just I'm used to it, or maybe I got used to it, but I still
in
think
2014, you know, like...
yeah, I think it feels better that it has a cooldown, but I agree that it's not intuitive that it has a cooldown. Like, I almost feel like you shouldn't be able to swing, right, faster than something.
You shouldn't be able to swing faster than what, sorry?
Like, if there is a cooldown, you should not be able to swing faster than the cooldown. Instead of
Yeah,
just
that would be
saying
the
you're
more
doing less
intuitive.
damage. Yeah. So I'm not sure it's more intuitive, actually. Like, I talked to other people in the company, and some say that that will make it feel like there's a bug. Like, I'm pressing the button and nothing is happening.
But it will feel like a bug immediately in the transition, and then it will become the new normal.
It's true.
Yeah, that's my take. Like, I feel like the current system is the greatest one to help people transition from 1.8 to 1.9 on an understanding level. Like, you attack mobs, and then it's like, oh, this doesn't work. You can still do it the old way. It's just not very smart if you do. But then, if you're not familiar with that, or you don't follow it, then it takes a lot longer to truly adjust. Whereas not being able to swing would be so much more brutal, but you'd quickly be like, well, this is all I can do. That's my.
I definitely don't like the fact that it feels like there's not enough feedback, right? You don't really figure out that you're not doing damage. Oh, are you good?
Yeah, I am. There's a Java exclusive over here, the elusive Nether Ravine. Enjoy
really? Is it an exclusive?
It's an exclusive.
Oh,
But I think it's one of those ones that isn't labeled or like. But I've done when 1.16 came out, and since I've looked far and wide, I have not found an equivalent on Bedrock.
Interesting.
Those generational differences, yeah. I like it. I know what Bedrock gets in exchange, but I do like the. Do you know the ceilings are different between Bedrock and Java of the Nether?
Yeah, the feature placement in the ceiling is different. Like the technology of okay. No.
If you have a flint and steel, now is the time to use it.
He came to attack me, and then he saw you and just started running away. I tried to use it, so we have cooked food, but you were too fast.
Oh, that wasn't just a running gag. That was a good job.
No, this time it was with the purpose.
When I see fire, I just assume.
No, that's it. I trade you now. I trade you. Oh, you didn't even pick up the food. Here.
Come save me. Come save me.
What? Where are you? I don't know where you are.
That way. That way.
Okay, I'm going that way.
Yeah. Do you see the red? The red, you're in the right place. There's a chunky pig here with like pus coming out of his face.
I don't see you.
He's got a very cool haircut. It looks like he hasn't styled it in a while though. Oh god.
Are you gonna die?
No.
Your shield is gonna break? I'm guessing you're using a shield?
How do they spend so long between attacks when you shield them off? Oh god! You just knocked me off a cliff.
I have no idea where you are. How did you get so far? So quickly?
You see me, at least?
No.
It could just be that I didn't go so far so quickly. You're too far ahead.
That's also possible? I'm just on a tree.
I'm playing Java.
I'm on the highest tree and I don't see you.
I'm really low.
Oh, there you are. There you are. You did get far. That's really far.
I was far and I came back.
Okay.
But I don't know if that helps. Okay, can you kill my porky assailant?
I want to cook it though. Put the fire out. Never mind.
We got it.
Okay, we have cooked food.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Inventory
You pick it up? Oh, you didn't. Okay. Cool. I have so much junk in my inventory.
No, junk is a natural part of, my junk.
Sure, take it.
The junk. Appreciate it. I'm gonna use this later, and you're gonna be so embarrassed that you get it.
I'm really sure you won't, but that's fine. The thing is that the things I throw out are the things like I keep so much junk. What I throw out is things that I'm for sure not gonna use, like 100%.
You have additional junk that you're not throwing out.
Yes, exactly.
Like some junk items that made the cut.
Yeah. I'm not seeing us finding a fortress in this forest.
I can't even see, like...
Oh, there's an opening. There's an opening here, I think. Anything? Let's get you some gold armor.
You know, let's get you some gold armor.
I have some gold
We'll
armor.
do this mission. You do? Oh, wow. Impressive. So, gold armor is made with crimson roots, right? Got some of those lying around. Thank you. You're kind.
There you
Do I have
go.
a crafting table? Do I have another one?
Of course I do. No, you can have that one and that one only.
No, I can't craft in this position because my mouse, you know, it's. I need that there for comfort. Well.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh god! Oh god! Jesus! I don't deserve this though. You know? Oh.
I
Christ.
really think
Christ.
you do deserve this. I gotta say, I think you deserve this.
I disagree. Okay. Oh man. I'm holding out here.
Oh my god. Did you hit me or did he hit me?
I didn't hit you.
Okay.
You'd know if I hit you.
I almost fell to the lava.
Have a crafting table, sire.
Let's try to get to a bit of a safer area.
Ah, I've got a better idea.
I mean, you're using up your crafting table making tools, so I don't know if that's good.
Disagree. You underestimate my power. You underestimate it.
I don't see any fortresses. Maybe I kill you and then you use your
Data to find it. How about I kill you because you have less health?
How do I have less health? How did you reach that conclusion?
You got hit earlier in that fight, and so you have less health.
I mean, I have full health.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
How much health do you have?
4.
That 4 is less than what I have.
I mean, I beg to differ.
Oh!
Oh, you missed the lava! Oh my god! I was sure you're gonna fall into the lava. Damn it.
You are.
Who has
not
left
good
health
friend.
now?
Someone made an emotional withdrawal today. I expect a basket of muffins to cover that.
I'm sorry, ToyCat, but we are not friends. This is just a parasocial relationship. Muffins are for friends. Hey, up here. Do you have food? Are you good?
I do. Okay. So I got some bad news.
What?
I was considering murdering you. I decided against it. You're good.
Okay, I think those are good news, not bad news.
Bad news is that I was going to murder you.
Oh, okay. That is not great
I'll
news.
just chill right here. Seems like a good place to sit. Me and my crafting tables.
I don't see us finding a stronghold if you're just a fortress if you're just chilling there.
I know. I don't see how that would be a problem. Wait, I've got an idea.
Oh, that is not a good idea at all. On the scale of 1 to bad ideas, this is a bad idea. There you go.
Oh, no.
You stay with your lava. You don't have a pickaxe? Oh, I don't have any stone either. That was dumb. I didn't bring any stone.
You can find blackstone. That's all good.
Sure.
Okay, so, do you think I could make this jump from here to there?
No.
You want to bet on it?
Challenge accepted. What are we betting?
Okay.
I will bet you my dumb diamond shovel.
Well,
It's not a normal
wait,
diamond shovel, it's
first
a
of
dumb
all,
one.
You have all 3 of those. I would like 2 back.
I have 1. I left
those
the
were
other 2 outside the portal in the chest.
Why would you?
I think the bigger question is why do we have 3 of them? I think that's the good question.
In case we wanted a friend to come over, they would be pre-equipped. I think about the greater good when I make tools. I can't believe you don't.
Oh, I forgot about we always leave trains of thoughts like mid going. I was asking why you never had like a multiplayer server you have a thing on. Like, is there a reason, or is it just like you were always sort of like accustomed to single player and that's it?
I definitely did them back in the day. It never was. Like, first of all, like, it's a lot more time than to like to do a recording session of like a 15.
No, but
video.
you mean like 3 people syncing time. I mean something like Hermitcraft, right?
Oh, like an SMP,
completely,
like,
yeah, like single player. You play it whenever you want, but it's on a server.
Oh yeah, the every server has the so 2 things there. One is the mentality of like we need to delete this world every 6 months and start it again to keep things fresh. And like on a YouTube sense, that totally does make sense. Then there's the whole like I don't know, like okay, can you save my I'm dead.
Oh, really?
Do that to me.
Okay.
But I know you.
That's good. Now we can test if the thing actually works or not.
I possess this Hoglin that you're killing right now, and I'm dying a very slow, painful death. I'm looking you in the eye. Okay.
It's from my sustenance. I see your body, your thumbstone. I'm
going to look for a fortress. Oh yeah,
that's good. Yes, use that. Use that. No, not cheating at all.
I mean, it's part of the game, man.
Yes, right. I agree. I mean, I can't save you. I have to clear the enemies first. I can't save you right now.
Minecraft Java has no official cheating.
There's no official what?
There's no official cheating in Minecraft Java. It's all.
What do you mean?
It's all just down to what you think is. If there is a cheat option.
There's a little button called "Turn on cheats."
Yeah, but if you don't turn it on, then you can still turn it on later without any downsides.
What downsides could you have? It's your computer.
Well,
it's your game.
on like, there's always a flag in your world that will say you have been in cheat mode if you do it on Bedrock, and you can disable it if you really go into the files or whatever. But, like, it's like a brand on you, you know, like a.
It's a brand. And you think that's good? Like you would want that.
I think instead of like prison time, we should just put big stamps on people's heads that says like murderer, thief. Yeah. I found a bastion, by the way. Is that a fortress?
It is not a fortress. No.
Okay. Just wanted to confirm that Java people don't see a difference.
It's good that that's why we have a Mojang developer to say that different structures are different. It's good.
Making real good use of your knowledge.
Yes.
If it were up to me, I'd brand people with like Java player on their foreheads. They'd be like, claims your view on moral relativity.
The thing is that I like every time you do something like that, I have a gut response of I'm gonna tell you off about Java, but I don't feel like that. I don't think people are bad for liking each version, so I feel like I have nothing to contribute when you say that.
The way
I can't be like no, but Java, because it's not. I don't know.
No, the way it is there are people who are like good, upstanding citizens helping out their local community, doing the best they can, and then there are Java players, you know? Like there's the in-group, there's the great people, and then there's the bad people that are responsible for all the ills and stuff. Like I this is just a theory, it's obviously not, but like you hear about that, you know, like there was a lab in Wuhan where, you know, there were some Java players, you know, playing a bit too much Minecraft, not too sure about cheating or not, and then, you know, a few months later this happened. I'm not saying those events are linked. I'm just saying maybe everything bad that's ever happened has come directly from people playing the wrong
Java players.
I'm not saying. I'm just posing.
I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, I'm just.
I hate that so much. It's such a bad strategy. Like I really feel like there's so many like conversational strategies that are still so prevalent and work, and I was like, how do people not immediately see how dumb this is? Oh, okay. Do you know how to get to it from where we are? Should I revive you?
I can give you coordinates, but I that's all I can give you.
No. We need to know the general direction.
It's a very okay. Wait, I'm gonna. How do I find you? It's like, oh wait, if I teleport to you, maybe I can.
Yeah, you're gonna lose that.
This is.
Sure,
we're
I
Java
am
players
at
right now.
minus
We're
because we're not
scumbags, you know?
because we're running out of time. Let's do it. I'm in minus 120
Alright,
minus
to you. You ready?
180.
Yeah.
What?
To confirm we were being Java scumbags, I could have. No.
Yeah, we should be branded as cheaters.
There's a switch on a railroad track. If you don't pull it, 100 people die. If you do pull it, you have to play Java. ToyCat doesn't pull it. I honestly, it is a fun example of like when you take the reasonable stance of like, oh yeah, let's just all enjoy Minecraft where we want to. People are like, oh, that's what you say when you're on the bad Minecraft version. Java boys, and so it's like, okay then. Oh no, I hadn't refound it yet.
It's fine. I'm sure we can find it. No. Oh my god, that little guy. Oh, he's riding him. Look. That is so cool.
Oh, that is adorable. That is very adorable. You know, I always forget that's a feature. It is one of the cutest ones, though.
It's really cool. Henrik loved making it. It's really cool.
More baby mobs riding other baby mobs. All we need.
I think we need to wrap up fairly soon. I don't think we're gonna reach the fortress, unfortunately.
So you know, let's wrap up by saying, hey, have you checked out Ulraf? He's a Twitch streamer, and sometimes he even develops Minecraft. Like on the weekends, yeah. I think. It's a secondary.
When I have free
he's
time,
not a professional.
Not very important. I have no idea where you are.
If you'd like to not be friends with someone, Ulraf's the guy. Here you are.
Hello.
If you would like to have a one-way relationship and be respectful and have a good chat, twitch.tv/Ulraf. Oh god.
Let's finish this together. We don't have a bed.
No, okay. Let's finish it together. You're right. This is what we're doing together. Let's do it. Yeah.
Get back here. We're doing this together.
Yep, together. Just.
Oh damn.
No. Oh yes.
No.
I'm on heart, but I'm alive. Yep, we did it together. It was a good time. Time had by all. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and we'll do this again in a month for entirely unrelated reasons, and we'll come up with a great on-the-spot justification then too. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have an excuse then as well.
Wait,
there we go.
You never answered. Why don't we have copper nuggets? You need to definitively answer.
Wait. You need to see the chicken nuggets. I don't know how you're not aware of chicken nuggets. Come here.
The chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. We can't leave without saying chicken nuggets. Tell me those are not chicken nuggets. Where are you?
I don't see. I wish I could see it. I like making jokes about bean blocks and about salmon blocks, but I don't see chicken nuggets.
Salmon blocks?
Yeah, the
copper?
You not see the salmon block? Let me show you the salmon block.
Which one is that?
Let me show you. This is the raw salmon, and this is the raw salmon block. It looks. I think the current texture actually looks a lot less like that. Never mind.
Yeah, I think Jappa. Oh, he stole it from me. I think Jappa spent a long time trying to make them less look like food.
The corn block though, that's still a good one.
Corn block.
And beans will always be beans, no matter what anyone tells you.
Popcorn? No. I don't know. I've never seen the bean one, honestly. I know Twitter is all about this. I don't know. I don't
really see it. It looks so much like beans. It looks so much like beans. Like,
I don't
I'll
know.
admit the other ones are a bit of a stretch, but like this is the strongest. Like, it kind of looks like brown cobblestone the more you look at it, but like look at it diagonally and look at those beams and tell me you're not seeing them.
Yeah, I think like this area over here. This looks like one big bean. I see that.
See one beam.
Maybe.
It was great to talk as always. I hope
Yes.
if you're ever in the place that I am, which is a very variable place, get a beer sometime. Wait, I know I had one more thing. Sorry, before we wrap up.
Yeah.
You said you said you'd never been drunk, right?
No. I've been drunk
Have you drunk
3
with
times
alcohol?
in my life. I don't
Have you drunken out?
don't really drink in general. What?
You said you'd get a beer with a moderator, I think earlier.
No, I said I'd see them if they were in Stockholm. I would meet them in real life. if the only like option to meet people in real life for you is getting a beer, then maybe that's what I said.
I'm British. That's how it works. Yeah.
I see. I don't generally drink. No.
Yeah, I knew
Unfortunately.
you didn't. Like you said it on the very first time we met. It was like a little casual thing because you talk about drunk streams or something.
Mm.
Like, I genuinely do feel like if you didn't say it, it's funny. But I want to record the tape. I feel like you definitely said, "Yeah, I'd grab a beer with them if they're in Stockholm." Like that's
Sure. I
That's
don't
totally
think...
my brain.
Yeah, that's how your brain interpreted it, I think.
It's all we do. Okay, we go to the pub. But like my question was like, is it because it didn't sound like it was a moral position, more it was just like, yeah, it's not my choice of activity. And that was a curiosity to me because I feel like most people are like really on board or really not on board with it as a...
I think it's like things like that sort of evolve in your brain, I think, right? Like it starts with being, yeah, it just doesn't taste good to me and I've never really enjoyed getting into it. But I think retroactively your brain sort of makes it more profound sometimes, right? Like I think it could be that there is something a bit more profound about it because most people start drinking fairly young, and I think it comes with certain connotations. And there's a good chance why I don't have those connotations because of profound reasons. Like, for example, I didn't really go out drinking with friends in high school, right? I would never do that. And I have pretty good reasons why not. Other than the fact that I was never a popular kid and no one liked me, but I'm sure it was my choice, not their choice, right? Surely it was my decision. But yeah, like for example, I do have a thing where I think a lot of people are using alcohol as a crutch. Like they have a problem making social relationships and dealing with...
Yeah. It very much is a social crutch. That's why people like it, though. It's a great,
So
like,
I don't
let's
like
act like
social
crutches aren't
crutches.
useful. Like,
I'm not saying crutches are not useful. I'm saying crutches could be dangerous, especially mental clutches. Like, I was a very shy kid, and through trial by fire, I became a very social person. And I think that if you have this crutch, you have a very big danger of never getting over it, sort of.
And that's where most people end up. That's how most people live there.
Yeah, I don't think that's positive, but honestly, when I was a teenager, it was like, no, that's bad. People are gonna get stuck this way, and they could never. And today it's more like, yeah, I don't think it's the right decision, but honestly, if you decide you rather spend your time on a different skill, and instead use this drug to, I don't know, circumvent the problem, then that's your choice, I guess, right? I still don't think it's the right decision. Like, I think it's better to practice and get better at it. Also, like,
Yeah,
I don't
totally agree on that. It rather than diving into something to make it easier, try and avoid the thing that makes it so you need to make it easier.
Yeah.
Like, fix the problem, don't just sedate it.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I think some people, that's not the common use, I think, but some people really have a problem. It's not really just a social thing. Like, I think there's people who really need to. If every good story you remember starts with "I was drunk," can't even remember half of it, and falling over, I think you have a problem.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's one of the most brutal addictions too, in terms of like how it physically addicts you. Like, and it can genuinely kill you trying to get off it, even if you can bring yourself. Like, it's funny. It's one of those
Really?
things where if it wasn't already legal, there's no way. You know, like I really do believe that we'd never make this poison that people put into their bodies legal because it makes you slightly funnier or find things slightly more enjoyable or dance better. Whatever the justification is. I think you're totally on spot there.
I think
You know
the
what?
world tried to make it illegal so many times, but I guess just it's hard. People really want it.
I think America tried to make it illegal once, and then everyone else went, "Ooh, yeah, let's." I feel like
No, I had a conversation just the other day about like there's like 3 other countries in Europe that had a prohibition phase, and I got the feeling from that conversation like maybe most big countries had a prohibition phase. I don't that's a really huge saying that I didn't fact check at all, but I feel like a lot of countries had a prohibition phase.
I think a lot of countries probably had like movements, like because it's a lot of religious movements are very anti-alcohol. Like religion and alcohol can fill a surprisingly interesting space in some people's minds.
Mm.
But man, we were wrapping up and we dove into something else a little worse. We built a really nice house though, so
It's not
you know.
centered though. Terrible. Everything
Okay,
sucks. I
so
need alcohol to deal with this.
I fa-
I can't
I
deal
fact
with it.
checked it for you.
Yep.
Um, the countries that have had prohibition
Mm-hmm.
ancient China, feudal Japan, Polynesian Islands, Iceland, Finland, Norway, Sweden, Russia, Canada, India, and the United States.
That's a lot of
Um,
countries, dude.
10, but
It's
that's like 10 out of 200. And that's ever, like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
what
yeah.
feudal Japan, like that's a like,
Yeah,
and
I don't.
also like Norway, Sweden, Finland, Iceland, that's like 80 people between them, like
Sure.
yeah,
I don't know. It is interesting, and also I think everything you said other than Japan is like influenced by Christianity, which could explain it, right? I
well,
think.
India would be influenced by Islam, but yeah,
No, India,
again,
but
it's
Indian was also like inhabited by the UK at some point or something, no?
we never religiously converted. I don't know why actually. I should look into that. The UK never
You should
religiously
look
converted.
into why you didn't overtake another
Yeah, that's
country's
what
religion.
famously
Very weird.
that's what most colonizers did. I don't know why. Uh,
Maybe fix
yeah,
your mistake. Maybe get in there. Fix your mistake now. Convert all of them.
Well, nowadays India doesn't have any. Well, not now. It probably has the largest Muslim population just by being so large, but it's like a very. They've got some of the. There's like religions that exist basically only in India, which is always interesting to me.
Really?
There's a religion discussion in here that we could. We've opened like too many conversations at the end here. It's terrible. Okay,
What?
one
Why?
last thing,
How
'cause
did
you live
we
in
get to
Sweden.
it? You wanted to ask something about me being drunk.
Oh yeah, I was just like you've never been drunk was all that was. Like that was like a shock. Like wow, that's cool.
Oh, I've been drunk again. I've been drunk like twice maybe, or 3 times. I don't know. I don't really count. I know I have one time that is like the first time I was drunk, so I remember it. It's kind of big deal. I think I told the story on our first stream as well. It was in a Bible.
Barbecue?
Uh,
Oh,
what?
I thought I thought you were gonna tell the barbecue thing, but yeah, sorry, continue.
No, it was in a Bible. How is it called? Not a musical. Play. I was like at the elementary school, and we went to a Bible play with the family, and they gave like small shots that had like alcohol in them, maybe like champagne or something. I don't know why they gave it to kids as well. Maybe I just took it from the tray or something. and I was completely drunk. I was throwing up my stomach the day after, and remember nothing from that play or from that evening almost. And then like a few days after that, the teacher, our Bible teacher, heard that we went to a Bible play, me and another friend, and she got both of us to stand in front of class and tell the entire class about what the play was about and what it had. And I knew nothing about it. I remember zero something. So I just stood there while my friend like told the story, and I was like nodding along. Yes, very interesting. That's the first time I was ever drunk.
That's so clever as like I like that as a
Very, very good story.
a good way to. So is that one of your 2 times? Would you say?
Yeah, I think that's the first time. And then the second time I was older. I was like 19 maybe, or 18 or something like that. And I sort of, for some reason, I got it in my head that I'm missing out. All my friends are drunk all the time, and I was like, I must be missing something. And then I organized a New Year's celebration in my house with a couple friends, and I was like, guys, I am gonna get drunk. And they were like, oh my god, and everyone brought their favorite alcohol to make Nier drunk. Well, sorry, I just broke the fourth wall there. Ulraf, make Ulraf drunk. And yeah, it was very weird. I was very awkward, and I don't know. I do remember everything from that night. I wasn't like that drunk, but I remember everything from that night, and I was definitely drunk. Like I was doing and saying things that I wouldn't in a different situation, probably. Yeah, so that's 2 times that I remember. Maybe there was a third time that I don't remember. I don't know. I don't really keep track of it, but that's the 2 things I remember, really. And after that, I figured out that I really am not missing anything. So I stopped trying. That is really cool.
I like that as Sorry?
Thank you for the sign. That is a very cool sign.
Oh, you made it glow forever. That's beautiful.
I enjoyed these conversations as well, by the way. Like we were talking about in the Discord, and I literally our stupid conversation in Discord, you know what I mean, right? I literally, like, I was sitting in the living room reading it and laughing and stuff, and I literally turned to my girlfriend to show her the conversation. I was like, I am having so much fun talking in this stupid Discord conversation. I really enjoy talking to you. It's cool. It's not a good thing though, because like I remember when I was watching your videos, and I was sitting there thinking, this is so cool. He's so philosophical like I do, and always like talk about bullshit and stuff like that. It would be so fun if we just get to talk at some point, right? And I'm just saying, the fact that it happened is not a good message. Right?
Is it not a good message?
No, because most of the times it won't happen. You shouldn't count on something like this happening. Right? There's way bigger chance that we would never talk.
Always believe amazing things are going to happen. You never don't believe that it's going to be true.
I'm saying that there was a way bigger chance that we would have never gotten... time grammar in English is hard. We would have never had the chance to talk. And there's a huge chance that even if we did get the chance to talk, you would be nothing like I actually expected you to be, and we wouldn't enjoy talking. Right? Those 2 things had a way higher chance of happening.
And isn't that what makes it so special, though?
It is. So
beautiful.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying, that there's you don't want to think about this as being the normal, because it is a rare situation. And if you start thinking if this is normal, you'll start watching other YouTube videos and be like, I bet we could play Minecraft if I asked.
Oh my god. I want to share something completely stupid with you. I shared it with like a few people already because I find it so stupid, but I have to share it more. So this is how messed up my priorities in my head are, okay? I don't know why I want to tell you. It's really stupid. So I am in Mojang, right? I'm working on my favorite game, working on the biggest game in history, blah, 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 blah. Of course, it's amazing and stuff, but the other day something happened that felt bigger to me than any of that. It's insane.
And
Can you hear me?
yeah. So what's the
Really?
big thing?
Oh, my recording stuff stopped recording my mic for some reason, but I guess you can hear me, so that's fine.
Interesting. Yeah.
Someone that I've been watching for very long in YouTube mentioned me on his video. And it's like someone I'm really a huge fan of for so long. He didn't even say my name. He just mentioned the conversation we've been having in the past. It's just, my brain was so much more excited about that for some reason than things I really should be more proud of, right? Like getting a good job, working on this amazing game. Like that was so dumb to me how we idolize people to the point where our brain doesn't prioritize things correctly.
Mhm.
That was crazy to me.
Can you name the YouTuber, or did I miss it and you did name him?
I didn't name him. I rather not. I can tell you
Okay, oh,
privately.
yeah. Okay,
He
yeah,
didn't
that's
name me, and I think he'd rather stay nameless.
Ooh, that's even more interesting. I think it's really interesting that our social, like, you can do some amazing things that should be the greatest, but then ultimately it's some small social thing that makes you go, oh, that's awesome. Like some small
right.
little, like, I don't know, like you do loads of cool things in a day, but then it's really, someone smiling at you, or get like a nice conversation you had that's like, oh, that was the best bit. I guess because we're social animals, even if we pretend we're not, we still really, really value that.
That's actually a really nice way. Like, I've been kicking myself about thinking so highly of this stupid occurrence, but that's a really nice way of thinking about it. It's because it's a social thing. It's because it's a person I value. And that's pretty cool, actually. I was thinking like, I just want to be like, I'm happy because a famous person mentioned me, but it's not about that. It's about this person that I really value and him. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. I like that.
I was having like maybe the worst day of my year so far, like a month ago, and I was recording a video. I was just going for a little walk, and I went into a donut shop, being like, "Oh, I'm hungry. I guess I should get some donuts." And just the simple act of the woman being like, "You want like like I ordered like 10, but she's like, just have some more donuts." I was like, "Oh, that's like just a tiny little nice thing." I was like that like full on reverse, and like that little one nice just stuck with me so much more than so many other things that
is so
happened
cool.
in that week.
That is so cool.
And it's like it's a reminder that we're dumb, but that's fine because we're social. We just enjoy small little things. We like big things too, but we need small things for the big things to work.
That's true. I think friends are important. I think that's true.
Friends aren't as important as women at the donut shop giving you extra donuts.
I mean, isn't that what a friend means, though? Giving you donuts. I think that's
true.
What a friend
I'm looking
is.
forward to my muffin basket. I think I'm excited.
That's cool. I mean, my partner makes amazing muffins, so for sure.
Oh, they're gonna be
What do
muffins,
you're the travel cat. You travel a lot. Why won't you travel to Stockholm? Come over. I'll give you a bunch of.
Oh
muffins.
yeah, during the last year, it was like one of the few places where I could travel and actually get in. I very much. I mean, like right now, obviously, you know why I can't. But I visit Scandinavia a lot. I've been to Stockholm specifically twice for non-Mojang reasons.
Oh really?
Honestly, that's one of the big reasons. I like it's like, I feel like there's gonna be some like work air quotes reason to be there, and then like
so it doesn't feel like fun.
In the bill for that. So why would I pay to go there? And that's like the worst reason to put it. But like all the things that I went and did like on my own personal time, like seeing like YouTubers do it, like because there was a big company. I think there was quite a few of them, like the creator event, the marketplace events, like that theme park, and like all the cool. And I was like, yeah, that's a place. Eventually, someone else will take me to. Basically, one is a large company that doesn't exist except inside of our brains, but that's a point for another day.
If you come over, I promise not to show you anything, not to take you to the office, not to meet you to any Mojangster, so you won't feel like it's a job. And also, I promise to give you to.
No.
I
You misunderstood. I want all
misunderstood?
those things. I want it. Like I don't want to do a personal trip to somewhere that I'm gonna do a work trip to because the work trips are like, it's like you got the more social things, but that's like I just don't want duplication. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So we can do both at the same time. That's cool. And also, I'm going to.
We'll go to the theme park with the
I don't know what
pretty,
the theme park.
pretty-
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe there was a video I missed.
Luna Gross, Luna something, Luna Park maybe.
I don't know what that is.
Giant. You don't know about the giant theme park in Stockholm?
There's a theme park in Stockholm?
Like, is this like sarcasm? Is this like a bit, or is this
No,
genuine?
I'm not. Listen, in the last year and a half that I'm here, I barely left home.
Oh yeah, you moved at the start of the. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. You're not sarcasm. I appreciate it.
I should go. Wait, now that I think about it, I think when walking in Stockholm, I think I saw from afar like a really big Ferris wheel. So maybe that's it, right? Like with the roller coasters around it. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, it glows in the dark, so that might help you. Like, it's very pretty.
My partner in chat just said that's the place I've been telling you we need to go to. Okay.
Grona Lund, by the way. I tried so hard, but I didn't get there. Grona Lund.
Grona Lund. Okay. Grona is just big, right? Grona Lund.
Grona. So
Big
Lund
land.
means park, and gross in German means big. So Grona probably means big park. I bet is what that translates.
Chat says Grona is actually green. What? Why would you call your Luna Park your whatever green something? What is Luna? Lund.
It means green grove, apparently, not park. I guess grove is
Okay.
basically park.
Interesting.
Grona Lund, green grove. Anyway,
Okay, cool.
Sometimes.
So I was saying I'm going to tell you that I will give you 10 muffins, but when you come, I'll give you 12 muffins, so you feel like you got like a better deal, and I was nice to you.
That justifies the flight by itself, honestly.
Yeah, I think so as well. Honestly, you just say that because you don't know how good Vani's, like, I was gonna say mushrooms, muffins are. Even a single muffin is worth the trip. You don't. Did you see? That you didn't even see my first, like one of my first ever tweets in the official Ulraf account is like sort of muffins thing that me and Vani made together, where it was actually like this, right? So why is he looking in his inventory? Is it bean block? Where is it? This and this. It was these. We literally brought we made together, and I brought like little fudge cubes that had like the blue fire as glazing above them, and it was so fucking cool and tasty, and it was so fun. I enjoyed making those and bringing them to the office so much. There's pictures on Twitter, you can check it out, and then you'll fly right over.
I've flown a lot further for a lot fewer muffins, so 2 muffins just for flying to Stockholm. That's a deal to me.
Yes.
And we'll get non-alcoholic beverages. I love lingonberries.
Cool.
Great.
I mean, you can be lame and drink alcohol. That's fine. I won't judge you audibly, like out loud.
I do think my take has always been mostly like people, like if you're around people who aren't drinking isn't fun. It's like it's one of those like all or nothing things where everyone has to be on board or no one's gonna be on board.
Yeah, that's part of my problem with it as well, right? Like people drink around me, and I'm trying to be like, I'm really not judgmental. Like I'm really like, do whatever you want. I grew a lot in that field, but yeah, it's, I don't know. People feel that. They feel like if they recognize that I'm not drunk, even if I'm trying to be like, I don't know.
I don't think people mind if you're not. I think the thing that actually does get to people is one, if you're like, chat life pro tips right here is like, so like if you look like, as long as you don't look like you're actively like hostile, like if everyone's drinking mixed drinks and you just have a Coke, no one cares. It looks like a rum and Coke. If you've got a solo cup, if you're an American and you love those red things, and also if you're like actively, like if you're being the boring person, like hey guys, I think we should be responsible and get home by 9 p.m.
No.
Yeah, that's like. But I don't think anyone cares if you're like, I am choosing not to ingest poison today. I hope
No,
that is okay
I
with you,
think
comrade.
people care because, again, a lot of people are cool and it's fine, and I have a lot of friends who drink next to me and we're fine. But it did happen to me that I was out with people who drink, and it feels like something is wrong when I'm not drinking. Not because they notice me not drinking, because they notice me not being drunk. Like, and I sort of get that. I think you're in a different vibe, and it just doesn't mesh all the time. I don't know. That's sort of why always when I'm doing an event in my house, like inviting friends over, even if they drink, I make sure we have something. Like, I want to have something planned, because I think a lot of people are sort of used to having a party that is literally go somewhere, drink there, that's the party.
That's the beauty of it, right? That's the like you're doing it like you're really you're the party is air quotes drinking, but it's really about enjoying each other's company. You know, at least if you're doing it right.
So I think it's harder. I don't know. From my experience, it's harder to enjoy each other's company when some of the company is drunk and some is not. Again, with some people, with friends it usually works. With acquaintances, it usually doesn't. But if we're playing a card game,
relationship, you can't do it in different stages of soberness. That is true.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's it. But again, if there is something, if we're also playing a card game, then I think some people can be drunk and some not, and it feels good. I think it needs to be, I don't know, something else other than just sitting and talking.
I always like, regardless of drinking or not, always have like something like that. Play a board game. You know, as an adult, board games are the coolest. Or like D&D, or like card games are a great example. Like even video games, just let's
have it open in the background.
Card games with a sudden resurgence in my last like 5 years.
Yeah,
I think like having a collective goal while you're really just enjoying each other's company, surprisingly useful. Let's actually wrap up now. Let's do it.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Okay.
I haven't slept for a few days now, and I need to go to sleep in a decent hour this time. That's good.
Oh yeah, it's late. It's I literally, this is the first like thing I've done today. I just played like, I've done embarrassingly little today besides eat cake. So.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you, do you have Game Pass?
I have Game Pass, the Xbox thing. Yeah.
I don't know, Game Pass. I don't know. It's Xbox and PC's like games.
Yeah. Like it's primarily Xbox, right? I mean, it's on PC and it's like exists there, but I do have it. Is my point. Yeah.
I mean, I have it, and there's like hundreds of PC games. But regardless, what I was gonna say. Yeah. There's a lot of them. Regardless, what I was gonna say is that I have it, and I have so many games there that I have for free, and I feel really bad about not playing them. How would you respond to playing a not Minecraft games sometime?
Ooh, burn the heretic! Burn him! No, honestly, playing a new game is genuinely not a fun experience with someone to me. Like, I feel like...
Interesting. Like the first experience.
You want to like both get the lay of the land first, or it's got to be such a casual game that you don't need to know anything. You just pick it up and go.
That's an interesting point. Yeah, I get that. Sort of getting accustomed to the game is something that is sometimes better to do alone.
Yeah, that's my that's my take on things at least. Like I feel like if we both knew, for example, I don't know, I'm gonna just pick a game that I'm gonna guess, like I don't know any co-op games. Okay, Super Smash Brothers. Like we both vaguely know how to play it, so it's fun to just pick up a few rounds, or like Mario Kart or something. Some generic game where you know it. But like if we're learning how to play Mount and Blade together, and it's like a really, I don't know if Mount and Blade is a real game. It sounds like it's one.
I think it is. I don't know. Yeah, no, I mainly want to get to new games, actually. I want to, like, I've been thinking lately that I'm not doing any service to my game design, like, proficiencies by playing only one game at a time. I really need to branch out and learn from other games and stuff. Also, I feel bad for having so many free games and not playing them.
I feel the same just on a personal level. Like, am I I used to think video games were such a big part of my identity. Like, you know, like I literally couldn't foresee myself ever dating someone who wasn't into video games. Like, that's such a core part of my life. I was like, we just wouldn't work. We couldn't have friends that, you know, like, and like, so it's weird that like diving so deep into Minecraft, I have comfort games I play otherwise, like just chill, very easy. I play some Hearthstone and some Nintendo games. But I don't. Out of all the games that come out, I play less than 0.1%. You know, like, and there's something about that felt like shameful to me. So like sometimes I think to myself, like with GameSpots, I'm like, there's all these hundreds of great games. I've got to play them, but it just doesn't hit the spot as well as Minecraft does at this point.
Yeah. That's obviously true for me as well, right? Like I spend most of my time in Minecraft. This is mainly a professional thing as well. Like I really feel like I need if I want to be a good
Maybe
game
you're using
designer, I need
Minecraft
to
as a
see.
clutch. Maybe you should wean yourself of that. You know, that's the lesson here.
Yeah, so
we're
you're
not
saying that
wrapping up
stop.
again. We gotta.
Stop.
Okay. Any words from here
We
onwards?
can.
To
It
wrap
is
up.
possible to talk outside of streams. We can talk on the Discord even later. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, chat says that eating cake is the main thing you do in a day is completely valid. I want you to know that.
Thank you, chat.
agree.
Appreciate you. Not as much as I appreciate Ulraf, because he's a real friend now. We moved up to official
Yeah.
Euro parasocial friends. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's gonna make me a muffin. How many of you are getting muffins? Yeah. Like that. Okay, wrap up. Good night.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, night. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's over 12 here. Cool.
Have a
Always
good
nice chatting,
night.
man.
I'll have a good,
night.
cake and work day. Oh, and I'll have a video out in a second. Don't worry. I know it's very late and I haven't done anything besides eat cake, but I'll make sure you get it. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye bye. Okay, I think that's it. Oh my god. I do need to go to sleep. It's very, very late. Chat, thank you so much for hanging out again. It's been fun as always. I love chatting with Mr. Cat. I don't know. It's just we have something that really clicks, I think, in the way we talk and think about life, and I think it's always nice. We actually talked this time about what we're gonna do, and it was very clear that we don't really care what we're gonna do. It's just an excuse to have some chatting time. Con says, always enjoyable to catch a secret stream. That's cool. I'm happy. Oh, Hot Dish still here. Oh my god. Thanks for hanging around. That is so nice. Thanks again for the raid. Both Hot Dish and Prowl. Let's get another shout out going. The Hot Dish. There we go. And Prowl. There we go. Thanks both of you for hanging around. Hot Dish says, I've been building a CV and y'all have made some great background noise. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's like, I don't see that as, I think that is a compliment, right? I don't think that's bad at all. I love having streams that are calm enough that I can have them in the background and sort of listen, sometimes chat, sometimes input my opinion, but mostly just listen and have a calm, nice background noise. Yeah, I'm up for that for sure. Kazuvoid says, for my first ever stream, I loved it. That's awesome. Oh, so happy you had fun. That's cool. Cool. Build giant temple. Oh, so many people being creative while we're just messing around and talking. That's awesome. Sorry I wasn't as responsive with chat. As we said, usually I'm here mainly to chat to you guys. So I'm sorry I wasn't very responsive, but it's hard when you have a guest. Oh, did I break? I should not break. But yeah. Let's check if we have anyone fun we want to raid. Real quick. Who is on? I feel like we always... I thought ToyCat was hunting someone. I feel like we keep raiding the same people, which are good peeps. It's good, but I feel like mixing it up, you know? Not always the same people. Who is this? This is a new person. Oh. Maybe we can. No, doesn't work. Oh well, I guess we'll an oldie but a goodie. We'll go over there. And we'll raid Sirius. Oh, do we have the prediction still up? No? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Thank you to the mods, by the way. I've seen so many cool things come up, and it's nice that we have a nice community to sort of chat and have fun in the chat, even if I can't respond to everything. Oh, you know what? Cancel. Yes, Hot Dish. Do you have a cool suggestion? I like raiding Minecraft players, usually with like less than, I don't know, 100. Well, small is good, is what I'm trying to say. If you have a suggestion, I'm totally up for it. Smaller, nicer Minecraft. Mr. Matt Ranger is playing Minecraft Hardcore with 500 days in. That's impressive. Let's see. 32 viewers. Yeah, that's our scale. That's good. Sure. Let's do it. Don't Die SMP. Oh, there's some cool friends over there. It's a good server. Let's do it. Mr. Matt Ranger. Start raid. Super nice, and I've played with him in the past. That's awesome. Cool. Thanks for the tip. Let's go meet him. Let's see how he is. We'll see how nice he really is. No, that's cool. Again, thank you so much for being with me. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for all the support tonight. And let's jump over there. We have Battle Pandas raid, like the lovely agent posted. Oh, why doesn't it copy the entire thing for me? Every time. I'll do this one. This is how it should be. Have a good night, everyone. I'm going to go rest a bit before another work day tomorrow. It's been fun. Good night.